Hello and welcome to another Saturday night stack chat with me, the Stack Collector, sponsored by Stackers Social, the only place to be when it comes to talking about all things shiny and round. And we've got an excellent night ahead of us tonight, guys. A truly excellent night, because not only have I got a fantastic guest coming on and joining me a little bit later, someone you may know is a fresh guy on the scene, really. He's not had his channel too long. He's just celebrated getting to 150 subscribers last week, and that is, of course, Stacking with Craven. So I'm looking forward to getting him on later. We're also going to be announcing the giveaway winners for all of the items that remain unclaimed from the 1K members giveaway. And somehow, don't ask me how, somehow a 1/4 ounce Gold Britannia has gone unclaimed, not once, but twice. But tonight we are going to find a new home for that 1/4 ounce Brit, and I'm super excited, guys. I'm genuinely excited. I'm as excited as I was on the actual night now. I am, because I know it's going to go to somebody now, because we're doing it from the confetti cannon. So I know for a fact somebody's going to be claiming it now. And if you haven't entered as of yet, get yourself over onto Stackers Social, get into the giveaway bot room. Click on the little confettis. There's 5 of them in total, because we've had 5 prizes not claimed. You've got the 1/4 ounce gold Brit. You've got the Cardiff Gold main prize. That's a fantastic bundle on its own. It's got silver, copper, gold in there. It's absolutely fantastic. There's the beautiful brass GSH paw. There's the silver punk paw. There's loads of fantastic items still up for grabs. You've still got a few hours left. They're going to be pulled, the bot's going to pull the winners around 10 o'clock. So around the time we'll end the stack chat tonight, we're going to find out who those lucky winners are. So if you haven't entered yet, get on over to Stackers Social, get on the giveaway bot room, click those confettis and get yourself entered, because you've still got time, guys. You've still got time. And if you've not joined into Stackers Social as of yet, get it done. Get it done now, because there's no better time to get on over there and join up into Stackers Social. But let's have a quick see at who's in the chat with us so far. Now, guys, I've got a little announcement to make for you all, because, as you may have seen, Luke was the first one in the chat, earning himself 10 groin coin. But I'm feeling generous tonight, guys. I'm feeling generous, so I've done it a little bit differently. And unbeknown to you beautiful people out there, I'm knocking my camera, but unbeknown for you guys, I've actually given groin coin to the first 3 people in the live chat tonight. So we've got Luke, we've got BBA, and we've also got 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗁. You've all earned yourself 10 groin coin. Alongside with Canadian, who's our commenter of the week this week, you've got yourself 10 groin coin as well. But a massive hello to Luke, who was the first in the chat, BBA, 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗁, who else we got here? We've got Sandy Millington, jumping into silver, great to see you, mate. Who else we've got? CY Sterling, fantastic chap, great to see you, my friend. Dave Richardson, awesome to see you, buddy. As always, Danny Millington, the other half of the dream team, that is the Millingtons, fantastic to see you. Kevin Hawthorne, all the way from Lakeview, Florida. Always fantastic to see you in the chat, Kevin, mate. You keep doing what you're doing, my good friend. Joker's Wild's here as well. Who else we got? Am I missing anybody? Let's have a quick look. 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗃, great to see you here, my friend. Jamie Frost, all the way from Japan. He made it. He wasn't sure if he was still going to be Compass Mentis, but it's great to see you in the chat with us, my friend. Mr. Kiwi's here. D-Axis is here as well. Who else have we got here? Let's have a quick look. I think we're getting there now, but I'll see if I've missed any of you lovely people. I see a Silver Stag Stacker, my good friend Silver Stag. Great to see you, my friend. I see a Nottingham Forest badge right there, and I love seeing that, Mick. I do love seeing it. As I am a Notts boy myself, you keep representing the Reds there, mate. But we've got Mick Cartman in the house, so fantastic for joining us, mate. Thank you very much. Who else have we got here? Baron Bamsky, my friend. Great to see you. Queenie too. Fantastic to see you, Queenie. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat. Let's have a look. Fat Guy Airsoft. Love the name, buddy. Love the name. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's have a look. Who else we got? If I've missed anybody else, I do apologise. I've just seen Punk. I've just seen Ray. I've just seen Stu as well. Shiny Stacker as well. Was that Robot I saw there? I think I saw Robot. Papa H, I've just seen you. William Gracie as well. Oh, my word. We're full of A-listers tonight. Absolutely full of them. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's brilliant to have you all here, and to know that you're going to be witnessing the long-awaited winning of a ~ounce Prix. Although it's been won twice, it's gone unclaimed. So we can't wait to find a new home for that tonight. But also, guys, we have a mission tonight. We have a bit of a mission because, as I say, I'm going to be joined by Stacking with Craven a little bit later. He's a new guy to the scene, as I say, and he's very close. He's very, very close to 200. When I looked earlier, I'm just double checking now, but when I looked earlier, he was on 180. Now he's on 181 subscribers. Could we possibly get Stacking with Craven to 200 subscribers tonight whilst he's on the live stream? Is that going to be possible, guys? I think that would be absolutely fantastic if we could do that. I'm going to drop his link into the chat right there, guys. So if you haven't subbed to Craven, get on over there now. Give him a little subscribe, and let's see if we can get to Craven to 200 by the end of the evening, because that would just be the cherry on the cake tonight, guys. It really, really would. So, Craven, mate, I can see you in the chat. I'm looking forward to having you on for a chat later on. But before we do that, shall we have a look at what has been happening in the world of precious metals this week? If I can just open my little article list here. Here we go. So we're going to do the news articles first this time, and then we'll do the spot prices later, because spot prices will give us spoilers to the articles. So I'm doing it this way around this week. But we'll start off with a little announcement for my good friends over at Whatnot, because this weekend has been, or is, it's still ongoing, guys. We have Whatnot Con over on Whatnot this week. So it's another one of their events. We love the Whatnot events. They're full of bargains. Cobra Stack has been live tonight. I don't know if he's still live, but he's doing the trading cards tonight, because Whatnot Con is all Comic-Con kind of based. So it's like a Comic-Con theme Whatnot event. And as I say, I love the events over at Whatnot. They do some absolutely fantastic bargains for them. So you've still got time. It will be ongoing till tomorrow. And then obviously a cheeky little plug when it comes to Whatnot is don't forget to come and join me on a Monday evening, 6 p.m, where I'll be selling a load more silver at stupidly underpriced prices. Stupidly underpriced. Guys, I sold a 1 of wad per ounce 925 silver proof with certificate. So you're looking at over 20 quid just in scrap value of the silver alone. Just in scrap value of the silver alone. And last Monday, I sold one of them at 14 quid. I sold another one at 15 quid. We were seeing some crazy bargains going last week. So do come and join us on a Monday night, where I'll be flogging loads of beautiful low price pre-decimal silver, and I've also got some lovely vintage silver proofs. So the ones I've got for next week are a little bit special. I had to tear them away from my own collection because I really love them. They're silver proofs, and we've got a little gold gilded shield on them, and the way that pops on the coin is just beautiful. But come join me on Monday. But on the wider world of precious metals and numismatics, let's have a look at what's been going on. So first of all, let's have a look at the precious metals market update. And first of all, probably comes at no surprise to you all, but we have gold's recent decline. Gold prices have experienced a significant drop, falling over 4% this week to approximately $3,185 per ounce. This decline is attributed to easing US-China trade tensions, which have reduced gold's appeal as a safe haven asset. Silver and platinum trends. Silver and platinum have also seen price decreases, with silver futures down by 0.34% to $32.43 and platinum futures down by 0.06% to $989.10 as of May the 16th. The market outlook. Despite recent declines, analysts suggest that the overall uptrend in gold prices remains intact, with potential for prices to reach new heights in the coming years. Coin collecting highlights. This first one makes me laugh, guys. It really does, and I wanted to do it as a headline this week, just to put a headlight on this issue, because we see it all the time. I'm sure you've seen it yourselves. But rare 50p coin listed A 2006 Victoria Cross 50p coin has been listed on eBay for over £10,000. Despite over 22 million of these coins being circulated, collectors are advised to verify actual sales before investing. And definitely do that, guys. Look, I love the 2006 Victoria Cross. It's one of my favourite 50p's, but it's not worth 10 grand. If it was worth, I've got a proof one. Just in a box just behind me. If it was worth 10 grand, I'd sell it all day long, but it's not. They're just not. Some of these prices you see online are absolutely ridiculous, and always make sure you're verifying against other sellers when you see stuff like that. But moving on to an actual valuable 50p, we have the Kew Gardens has still got it, because a 2009 Kew Gardens 50p coin, known as the Holy Grail amongst British coin collectors, recently sold for £115, which is 230 times its face value. Only 210,000 of these coins were put into circulation, making them highly sought after, and that's the one you want to be paying your money on. It's worth God knows how much more than a 2006 Victoria Cross, and that's still not worth anything near £10,000. But 115 is probably a good price for a Kew Gardens, to be fair. They are definitely retaining their value, and even though they're not the rarest anymore, they are still the rarest commemorative, and the design still makes them very appealable. So they are retaining their value. So great news when it comes to the Kew Gardens. And upcoming coin release. The United States Mint will release the 2025 American Eagle 1 ounce silver uncirculated coin on May the 20th. This collector's version features updated designs and enhanced security features. So that's not the standard American Eagle, that's the collector's version of that coin. So that might, in case you were thinking, well, I've already seen it for sale, this is a specific version of the coin. So that's exciting news, and there's links to the references for all those news articles in the description of the video, just in case you'd like to read up a little bit more about them. But we'll move on, and we'll go to where we normally start the show now, and we'll move on to the spot prices. And as you see, there was a couple of spoilers, wasn't there? So let's have a look at what's been going off. And you can see at the bottom, it's a week of red. No, I've got to do it the other way. I've got to mirror myself when I do it. But down there, we've got a sea of red, haven't we? Which is unfortunate, guys, because gold is now sitting at £2,416.10, or $3,207.59, which is a drop of £86.39, or $121.94, which is 3.51% on the pound and 3.73% on the dollar. So quite a drop there. But was it to be expected? Gold is at a all-time high. I do expect a little bit of toing and froing. But just like the headline suggested, I do believe that the uptrend will continue and we'll see it rise again. We saw a dip a few weeks ago, didn't we, guys? So I think we'll see dips like this every now and again. Great time to pick up a bit extra gold if you're looking to stack the yellow metal there. But there's been a significant drop on the price of gold in the last week. When it comes to silver, silver's sitting at £24.38. So it's still below the 25 mark. It's gone down a little bit more as well. And it's also at $32.36, which is a drop of £4.93 on the pound, $8.76 on the oh no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's a drop of 27 pence on the pound, 44 pence on the dollar, which is a drop of 1.1% on the pound and 1.35% on the dollar. And then finally, when we come to platinum, that's what I was just looking at. But platinum is now sitting at £758.83 on the pound, $1,007.41 on the dollar. So it's still above $1,000, but it has dropped by £4.93 on the pound and $8.76 on the dollar, which is a drop in percentage of 0.65% on the pound and 0.87% on the dollar. So yeah, there's two ways to look at it. It's gone down, but that makes gold a little bit cheaper, doesn't it? So it swings and roundabouts, guys. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good for the guys who want to buy a bit of gold. It's bad for the guys who's got a lot of gold already. But they're the price updates, and as you can see, they're on the bottom right of the corner right there. I'm just going to have a quick flick through the the chat. I do miss the chat when I do early on because obviously I'm concentrating on other things. I think we'll see the dip and rise for some time yet whilst the world settles. Absolutely, absolutely. And what's happened there, basically what's happened is, as the article suggests, one of the things that's really spiked the price of gold at the moment has been the US tariffs, hasn't it? You know, the talk of tariffs, that kind of thing. And because trade tensions starting to ease a little bit between US and China, the people who saw that issue and then thought, you know what, that's too volatile right now. I'm putting my money into gold. It's a much safer asset. I'm going to sit it in there as, like the article suggests, a safe haven metal. Now they're seeing it's not so necessarily to have it as in the safe haven metal right now. The the stocks and shares are looking a little bit more stable, so you're starting to see people taking a little bit of money out of gold, putting it into the stocks, and that's what's driven the price down a little bit. But again, you know, gold is a very safe asset, which is why these people come to it during these times. It may not be the highest profit asset, but it has steady growth and good steady growth as well. So I don't worry at all. I don't think you're going to see a massive continuation of the drop. I think, you know, like Ian said in the chat right there, you're going to see a little bit of to and fro in with a gradual uptrend over time. So nothing to worry about on that one, guys. But we do have some beautiful new coins that have been released from the Royal Mint this week. We had a quick glimpse at one last week, but it hadn't officially been released, so I didn't properly review it. What's this button do off? 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗵𝗿. What a guy. What a guy. Look at him with his super chat right there. Absolutely top chat, 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗵𝗿. Thank you so very much, mate. But as I say, we've got a couple of beautiful new pieces done by the Royal Mint this week. So we'll move over and we'll go over to the Royal Mint website, which you can see right here. And this is one I was alluding to, the one we had a sneaky little look at last week, but it's now officially been released, and that's for 150 years of Liberty 2025. So this is celebrating the department store Liberty's being open for 150 years, and you can see the store itself in the background there, and then you've got some funky looking flower right here. I don't know if maybe that's the logo for Liberty's or something. I'm not a massive. I don't know Liberty's that well myself, but yeah, it's a great looking coin. I love the colours on it. They're very striking, and as you can see right here, made to celebrate Liberty's 150th anniversary. This one right here is the uncirculated colour coin, so it minted to 7,500 or 7,500 on that one. The designer on it, Liberty Design Team. So you know me, guys. I like to see a name on that. I think it's always a letdown when they give it to a design team, but it's been handed to the Liberty Design Team on this one. But obviously we've got Martin Jennings on the obverse there. We'll have a look at the alternative versions very quickly. So we've got the non-coloured bunk coin right here. This one is going to be minted to order. You've got all the same details on it on the right side right here, but we've got no mintage figure because it's going to be minted to order. So as many people as wants one of these will get one of these. And this one is priced at £18.50. I think if I was going to get one of the brilliant uncirculated, it would probably have to be the coloured coin on this one. I do love these striking colours, and I'm guessing that's what it's been based on right there. But as I say, I don't know that much about Liberty's, if I'm honest with you. But we'll move on because we still have another couple of versions. So you've got proof versions right here. You've got the silver proof to start off with. Limited mintage of only 1,875. I have a sneaking suspicion that I've just done the maths in my head, and that, yeah, it's right. So that's the year that Liberty's was opened, 1875, which is 150 years ago. Oh, Stacking with Craven, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so very much for the super chat there, mate. I really genuinely do appreciate it, guys. I really, really do. As I say, 1875 is the mintage, which is a play on the year it opened. £116 for the coloured silver proof right there, and we have the gold proof. That's not going to be that's going to be a little bit more expensive. As you can see, £3,965 right there, and you've got the beautiful gold version right here, which looks like it's been done in quite a rose gold, you know, the pink gold that the Royal Mint do. If we go down to the details right here, you can see that it's 9 𝗕𝘂𝗁𝗃.67 fine gold. So 22 carat gold, the same as the sovereigns, guys. And that is maximum coinage of 60 on that one. So super, super low mintage of only 50. They'll hold 10 back just in case, and there's 50 available for sale there. So yeah, a very nice coin in the commemorative section. But this week, it's not about the commemorative section. It's all about the bullion section, because we've got quite a few beautiful pieces. The first one speaks to me personally. You guys know I love the Vikings. Huge Viking nut. I really love this series. And Jumping, that's very kind of you, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat there. I really, really do appreciate it. But as I say here, we've got the 4 bar in the Royal Mint Viking God series. So the previous one was Odin. This one's 4. The next one is going to be 𝗏𝗁. But just look at that. Look at 4 with his mighty hammer right there. And may I just say, anybody who was able to get themselves one of those antiqued versions of this bar, well done. Well done to you. You've just bagged yourself. M&J, thank you so much. You guys are showing so much love tonight. You're absolutely fantastic. You really are. But as I say, if you were the Stack Collector, you like Vikings, question marks. Yeah, maybe. Revelation and all that. But as I say, if you got the antique version, congratulations. I tip my hat to you, because that thing is going to be worth a couple £100 in no time. We saw the same thing happen with the Odin bar. The 4 antique version was sold out within hours. I picked it up the day it came out and it'd already gone. I was gutted. But I have got one of the standard versions coming out. These are going to be limited to 60,000. You'll see the same thing this time as well, where you have the Royal Mint version, which has this kind of assay TEP packaging to it, and you'll have the European version as well. They're just the same as the Odin release on this one. They're beautiful, beautiful bars, beautifully packaged. I really like them. Let's have a look at who designed this one. And it was, let's have a look. Oh, they're not putting it. Oh no, here we go. Dan Thorne. Well done, Dan Thorne. So Dan Thorne's the guy who designs the Australian King Charles, and I think he's done a fantastic job with that one. So well done to you, Dan Thorne. £39.38 plus VAT with the from the Royal Mint. There will be another version on the market which will be a little bit cheaper. You'll probably come to find, like the previous bar, but a beautiful bar in the Viking God series. I think the Royal Mint are doing these very well. You've also got the 20 gram gold at 1,680, limited to 2,500. And then you've also got, I think it's the 10 ounce, is it? Or is it the platinum? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, it's for 10 ounce here. 10 ounce silver, £350 and 30 pence, or 357.80 plus VAT for the single bar. As you can see, you've got your price tariff right there. And yeah, I really do like that. I think they've kept it very, very true to the mythology as well, with Thor having his chariot pulled by his 2 magic goats right there. That's very true to the mythology. I love the way they've designed Thor's hammer. I think it's a fantastic bar. I've already bought it and I can't wait to show it on the channel. But we have another one as well, because for you lovers of the 6 decades of Bond, we've got Bond of the 1990s. So it's Bond in his little speedboat right there. I love these coins, big fan of this series. I'll definitely be looking to pick this up myself. But this one is going to set you back £35.38. This is the bullion version of the coin. So they do stagger out. They'll release the proof and the bunk versions at one point, and then later down the line they release the bullion. So we now have the bullion release, which was designed, let's have a quick look, Matt Dent and Christine Davies. Fantastic job to you guys on that one. Really love the coin. Big fan of the series, but that is what you've got from Royal Mint. So you've got the new Odin bar, and you've got the 90s Bond in both silver and gold. As you can see there, gold's limited to 5,000 coins worldwide, and it's going to cost you £2,585 and 71 pence, and there's no VAT on gold, so that will be the price it costs you from Royal Mint. Quickly light my cigar, but we'll come back to the studio, because I always forget to turn that off, don't I? I always forget it. So yeah, a couple of very nice releases from Royal Mint this week. I more of a fan of X20. You guys are the literal best this week. You really are. You're absolutely fantastic. Thank you so very much. But yeah, no, as I say, I'm more of a fan of the Bond and the 4 bar, but I think the Liberty's coin, looks great. I'm not going to look pick it up myself. It's not really for me, but I wouldn't blame you if you picked it up for yourself either. So that is the Royal Mint done. We've done spot price and we've done the articles. Let's have a quick look just to see if I'm what I'm missing in Stack Chat Interact. Let's have a look. Oh, Punk's put some of his fantastic Punk bars right there. Punk, Silver Punk. Now that's very fitting because Cobra's actually going to be donating a Queen Beast bar to tonight's duck race. So good luck to everyone who's in the duck race. Going to be absolutely fantastic. And Sandy Millington, tonight's special guest, go and sub. 100%. Thank you very much for that, Sandy. I really appreciate that, mate. Make sure you do pop across and sub to Craven. Let's have a look. See how we're getting on. We're a couple closer already. It's 17 away now, guys. I'm sure we can get Craven another few subscribers, at least a little closer to 200 before the end of the night. He's a fantastic guy, he really is. Just like True Legends is, who's just dropped another super chat right there. TSC is stressing as he may miss the Eurovision. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. I like a bit of Eurovision. I do. I think it's cheesiness, but it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. And sometimes I get really wound up by the political nature of the voting on it. It's like, oh, that's crazy. I remember Terry Wogan. He was fantastic when he used to do it, but in the last few years, he'd had enough of it. He was like, oh, this isn't, it's not a music contest anymore. It's all political. And he even live on screen, he'd get really ragged off about it. That was brilliant. But Wogan, what a legend that man was. He was a true legend. Nemo's Numismatics, mustache power activated. Absolutely. Like I said, guys, the kills are coming back. The stash collector is coming back. I went in on the duck race. Oh, Urban Stacker, mate. There's a cut-off, unfortunately, for the duck race on midnight GMT on a Friday. I'm afraid I can't add anyone later. If you wanted to, if you took out a copper membership, then you would get automatically entered into it. But that's the only way I can enter you, my friend, unfortunately. I made it a rule a few weeks ago, and I've got to stick by it, unfortunately, guys. Sometimes it's really difficult, but it's got to be fair for everyone. I cannot stand it. It's days like these. I'm very happy to be a small part of you all. Oh, Ian, what a lovely thing to say. What a lovely thing to say. That's fantastic. Right. Okay, so we've given away 30 groin coin already, but who wants a chance to win some groin coin right now? And do you know what? Feeling generous tonight. Let's do. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 365 just gifted 5 memberships. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look. Sandy, Papa, Barry, Space Miner, freaking awesome. Right, guys, I've got to put you on the list then. 1 second. There we go. Who we got? Papa. Oh, Papa's already in. That's all good. Sandy, you're already in anyway, aren't you? So that's fine. Barry Wiggins, you're already in anyway, mate. Space Miner, I don't think you are, so we've got Space Miner. Fantastic. And freaking awesome, I don't think you were in, so you're in. There you go. There you go. As I say, guys, any channel members get automatically entered into all duck races. That's one of the perks of being a channel member. That is. So well done to 365. They're very, very generous of you, mate. Very generous of you. What was I going to do? I forgot what I was going to do now. Oh yes, I was going to give away some groin coin, and not just 10. I'm going to give away 20 on this one. I've got a little bit of a question for you. So in this box right here. It's your shiny box. Normally I give things away with this box, but I'm not giving this away, I'll be honest with you, it's just to cover it up. But in this box right here, I have the first ever commemorative coin ever to be issued by the Royal Mint. The first ever modern commemorative coin ever to be issued by the Royal Mint. 20 groin coin to the first person to name it in the chat. First person to name the coin that's in that box. It's not a 50p, my friend. It's the first ever commemorative. The first ever commemorative ever issued by the Royal Mint. The first person to name it gets 20 groin coin. I wasn't a member before, but Danny was. No, but don't forget, you also get entered if you do the comment every week. So you were entered because you did the comment, buddy. But you were already in there. No, it's not the hands. It's not the hands, buddy. It's not the Festival of Britain, but you're on the right denomination. You're on the right denomination, robot toaster. Oh! Sean Campbell Stevenson, come on down. What's he say there? The Silver Jubilee, 1935. Look at that, guys. Look at that. The Silver Jubilee of King George V, 1935, aka the Rocking Horse Crown. The coin that was the inspiration to this year's George and the Dragon. As you can see right there, it is the 1935 Rocking Horse Crown, which, funny enough, as I say, was the first ever modern commemorative coin ever to be issued by the Royal Mint. So, Sean Campbell Stevenson, well done to you. You've just got yourself on the Growing Coin leaderboard with 20 points. Sean Campbell Stevenson. Congratulations to you, my friend. Congratulations. Well done. We'll definitely be giving more out throughout the evening. Stacking with Craven. I'll give you a bit of a heads up. You'll be coming on fairly soonish, but do you want to start thinking of a couple of questions you can ask the guys while you're on? And we'll definitely give away a few more Growing Coin throughout the evening. But well done to you, Sean. Congratulations on that one, mate. Where's that picture of you as a little boy? What picture of me as a little boy? Oh yes, Dave. Let me see. I'll find it for you, mate. So Dave sent me this. I got totally lost there for a second. Dave sent me this. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Where's Dave's? Where are you, Dave? Where are you? I can never find people when I want in my list. Come on. X20 Sunday. Dave Richardson. Here we go. So Dave sent me this. Dave sent me this the other day. 1 second. He sent me that, and he said something along the lines of, "Stat Collector, was this you as a little boy?" And it had me cracking up, but I had to agree. I said, you know, you're not far off there, are you? You really are not far off right there, mate. But Dave, that did crap me up, buddy. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Guessing I still haven't won anything, says Legacy. Not yet. But next, 𝐿𝐵𝗺, welcome to Copper, my friend. So, 𝗵𝗺, let me see. Ooh, wrong list. Let me add you in there, buddy. Oh no, that's a Growing Coin leaderboard. You want to go on the duck race list, not that. There we go. Yeah, 𝗵𝗺, there we go. Got you in. Brilliant. Okay, and I'll just double check you've not already entered. No, fantastic. Right, let me put on what we're going to do this week. Let's do Craven. We'll do Craven as a word list this week in honour of Craven coming on and joining us. So I'll do the post right now because I'm a bugger for forgetting it, and yeah, once it's done, it's done. So it's the 24th next week, next Saturday, isn't it, guys? So let me just copy that for next week's duck race. Pop it in there and just change the date to the 24th. Here we go, guys. So if you want to enter the duck race, this is how you do it. I'm just putting this post onto my channel right here. So you go into the Stat Collector channel. You've got home, video, shorts, live, playlist, post, membership. Click on post. The one I've just put up right there for next week's duck race, 24th of the 5th, 25. Comment on that one, Craven. So you just have to put Craven in that one, and then you enter to next week. If you're a member of any tier, you will get automatically entered anyway. Sometimes people like to still put a comment on there. If you could do me a favour and try and avoid using the phrase, because I'll add you double, and I have to go through and make sure people aren't added, more than once. But that is the phrase for next week. So we've got Craven for next week, guys. I think I've just seen 𝗀𝗂𝘀𝗵𝗿 come in and join us. Yeah, 𝗀𝗂𝘀𝗵𝗿, thank you very much for joining us, mate. I was letting people know about your auction for WhatNotCon a little earlier, and yeah, it's always a lot of fun. I caught the beginning of it, but then I had to come and get ready for the live stream. But it looked like you're having a great time there, mate. It really did. Hey Zeus, fantastic to see you here, my friend, and congratulations on your win of Craven's subscriber giveaway. Your package is in the post, on its way to you, mate, and should be with you fairly soon. Cobra, that purple win. Wow, has he got another? Cobra. Oh, was that Friday? I saw that on Friday. I saw him pull out the purple on Friday. I was working Friday, so I didn't have a lot of time to pop in, but I pulled in as and when I could, and I saw him get the gold gilded on Friday. So well done to you on that one, mate. Gold gilded on the last. Oh, what, tonight as well? Another gold gilded. If you have, well done to you, mate. Well done to you, buddy. Congratulations. And congratulations, Cobra, for hitting 2,000 subs as well. And also, guys, don't forget, as I say, Cobra's putting in one of these bars. It's not going to be in the blister pack. but this is the only one I've got to show you. So he's going to be putting in one of the Queen's Bee bars. Now what happens is, because he's not had a chance to get it over to me yet, so whoever wins, I'll pass, if 𝗀𝗵𝗃 hasn't got your address already, which he might do if you buy off him on an auction, but whoever wins, I will send you 𝗀𝗵𝗃 your address, and he's going to send the Queen Bee bar out to you directly, and I'm going to send the other items. And who wants to know what's up for grabs tonight in the duck race, apart from the Queen's Bee bar? Let me know in the chat. Do you want to know the duck race tonight, bundle? The Saturday night Stack Chat swag pack, as I like to call it. I need to see some ducks in the chat, guys. I need to see some ducks in the chat. If you want to see the bundle, duck me up. Come on, guys, duck me up. This is your chance. Let's see the bundle. Here's the ducks. Luke's got the... I've got to do it for Viking ducks, haven't I? I've got to do it for the Viking ducks. And we've got the other ducks coming through as well. The Viking ducks, it's one of the emojis you can use if you're a member. It's my channel mascot, because it combines my love of Vikings and the Saturday night duck race we do every single week. And we've got some crafts, Sanders coming with crafts. I heard about that. Like, it was a fantastic thing to do to 𝗀𝗵𝗃. It was a fantastic thing. 𝗀𝗵𝗃 loved it, but the timing could have been better, because he's trying to concentrate on the live chat, and he's got all these crabs coming in. And I for one know how difficult that is, because I used to do the duck races through the live chat, and you're trying to tally things up, you're trying to check things, and it keeps jumping and moving, and you're pulling your hair out, and that was very funny. But let's do the duck race bundle, because I'm seeing the ducks come through. The ducks have come through, guys. So let's do it. So, as I say, you've got a 1 ounce Queen's Bee bar, which was very, very generously donated by 𝗀𝗵𝗃. You didn't have to do that, so do show 𝗀𝗵𝗃 some love. I hate 𝗀𝗵𝗃. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. We'll start off with the stickers, etc., and we'll move our way up. And as you can see, we've got quite... Oh no, in fact, you know what, guys? Before we do this, what we're gonna do is we're going to... I'm going to do an unboxing, because I've got an idea. This is going to be... it's going to be included in the duck race, because this has come from my good friend over in Cyprus. 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺 is a top chap. He really is. So I'm just going to get my own knife in there. And we'll have a look what's inside. So we've got, here we go, we are in. So we've got some poker chips, which are fantastic to see, and some stickers too. So 𝗖𝗺, thank you very much. I can't see a note, but he did message me to say he was sending these across. So we'll start off with a 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺 sticker, and also, if I can get my knife through this extra tough plastic, there we go. 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 sticker and a 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 poker chip. Sean Campbell, welcome to the crew, my friend. Let's have a look. We've got you. Let's get you in, Sean Campbell Stevenson. You're in the duck race, my friend. Well done to you. So, as I say, the bundle we're starting off with, we've got a 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺... Oh, no, I've already put one in. 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 sticker and a 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 poker chip. And 𝗖𝗺, if you're watching me, I'm definitely nabbing one of the poker chips for my personal collection. I hope you don't mind, but that's happening. That is happening. But he sent me quite a few across, so we'll have a few for future duck races. But you've got the 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 one there. You've also got sticker and poker chip for Stacking with Craven, who's joining us tonight. So you're going to be have a chance to win one of his stickers and poker chips. You've also got a McDonald Bullion sticker right there as well. You've got a 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 sticker and poker chip right there as well. You've got a 𝗪𝗺 sticker, but not only that, he's thrown in a couple of little 1 gram bars there as well. So thank you very much. They're silver 1 gram bars. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 has donated some beautiful shiny 1-cent coins. So I still haven't checked out what this one is, but it looks like Lincoln in front of the Lincoln Memorial right there. You've got the 1943 steel 1-cent coin right there, issued during World War II because they needed copper so desperately. They made, for 1 year only, they made the 1 cent out of copper. And then you've got a Canadian 1 cent from 1962 right there as well. I'll hold them a little bit closer so you can see them better. I haven't done the stickers, finished the stickers yet, because you've also got a KY8 stacking sticker. You've got a Queen Elizabeth stamp sticker. You've got a Saturday night Stack Chat sticker. You've got a Stack Collector sticker. You've got a Stacker Social sticker. You've got a Stacker Social 1K Duck Race poker chip. You've got a Coin Noob business card, you've got a Stacker Social business card, and best of all, when it comes to the cards, you've got a Stacker Social Pokemon card there as well. You've also got a 1965 Churchill crown. This was kindly donated by Nemo, so thank you very much, Nemo, for chucking that in. I've popped in one of the 1981 Royal Wedding crowns as well. We've also got from True Legends the last of his free duck race donations, which is his poker chip and the 1/10 silver brick right there. He sent a few of these across, so we've been giving them out in the last few duck races. But that's it. That's the last of the True Legend poker chips. So good luck to whoever wins tonight. You've also got another 1 cent. So this is a wheat cent. You've got an American wheat cent right there. Not really coming up particularly well on the camera. But as well as that, as a little bit more silver, you've got a, let's have a look, we've got a 1935 500 silver 3p right there. So that's a George V 500 silver 3p right there. Stop knocking your camera, TSC. But you've also got a Victorian 1896 925 silver Victorian threepenny bits right there. So that's for Thomas Brock, widowed head right there. You've also gone the John Baptiste Merlin reverse on that one right there. On the threepenny bit, you've got the George Kruger Grey reverse, and you've got the Bertram Edgar McKennell obverse right there. So that, oh, and don't forget the Cardiff Gold pen. And that little bundle right there is going to be winging its way out to somebody this week, as well as a 1 ounce Queen's Beast bar, incredibly generously donated by Kobe Stacker himself. So what a bundle, guys. Someone's going to be winning that tonight. We can't wait to find out who. We'll do that about 9 o'clock. Thanks, MacB, mate. Really appreciate you. Yeah, it's thank you for chucking your stickers across. I appreciate that too, my friend, as well. Let's have a look. Wow, super cool bundle. So many poker chips. Yeah, no, it's doing well. I'll have my new poker chips very soon, guys. I know a few people have asked for them, and they are coming very, very soon. I've had to pay. I've had a new security door put in. I'm having my basement turned into a bit of a safe room for my, well, a bit of a vault basically, to keep all my valuables in. And I'm having a security door put at the top of the stairs and a wrought iron gate put at the bottom of the stairs, to, as I say, to make it into a bit of a home vault. And I've had to pay for this new security door to be put in this week. So, you know, that's took a bit of my money out of my wallet, unfortunately. But I will get the poker chips very soon, guys. I promise you I do. Let's have a look. Hello to everybody who's just come on across and joined us. If I may have missed you, I do appreciate each and every single one of you being here. It's 7:45. We'll have Craven come on soon. I don't think there's anything left for me to go through. I've done new releases, I've done the articles, we've done the spot price, we've done the Duck Race bundle and the unboxings. So you know, we'll have a quick chat and then we'll get Craven on for a chat. Fantastic bundle. Good luck, everyone. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I'm only on the 𝗵𝗵𝗁 again this week. I'm really disappointed, guys. I drove all around town today trying to get a decent cigar, and the only one I could get was a 𝗵𝗵𝗁. But yeah, not my favourite, but it'll have to do until I can get out to the proper cigar shop a couple of towns across. I've had to get yet another poker chip holder, as my two are nearly full with 40 chips. Fantastic work, Jumping. Well done, mate. Start chat, interact. What am I missing, guys? What am I missing? Oh, okay, let's have a look. What's this? Before Ted does that, Ted, just remind me. So, if you look at the back here, I've got a couple. I've got my two favourite gold sovereigns right here. You've got the shield back sovereign for the young bun-headed Victoria right there. This one's an 1872. Absolutely stunning coin, it really is. Love the shield backs, but you've got that, and you've also got, oh no, Copper Duck's lost his little gold crown, look. Let's put that back on his head. There you go. I just use one of my rings as a little gold crown to him. But and I've got the crowned King Charles sovereign right there. I've got a few other sovereigns, but they're my two favourite. One problem I've always had is displaying them, because you get your normal coin stands, and there's no way, you know, all right, you can put them in there, but it's a bit unsightly, isn't it, to try and, oh, there's my sovereign gone. It's a bit unsightly, isn't it? You know, you've got all that display stand right there, and just that coin. So what I've now got available in my Whatnot shop are these little coin stands right there. and be perfect for your smaller coins. So people who have sovereigns, anyone who collects older numismatics like this sixpence right here, you know, they're perfect for displaying that kind of coin. Absolutely perfect. Pack of 10, £4 in the Whatnot shop, guys. So if that would be useful to you, definitely get yourself across and get yourself some. They're available in white and black, and there will be larger sizes available very, very soon. But you know, very handy, because these the smaller stands can be very difficult to find, guys. They really can, and I've had a lot of trouble finding them in the past. So so as I say, these are absolutely fantastic. And I'll just get that one. There you go. Put it back there. But let's have a look. What's going off in Stack Chat Interact? Here we go, guys. Let's have a look. What's this from Tech? Oh, what's all this? Oh, is he doing some pouring? Is Tech going to be doing some pouring? That's very exciting, Tech. Very, very exciting. Am I in the doctor, says Noggy. I think you are, Noggy. I think you are. Yes, you are, mate. Yes, you are, Noggy. You are definitely in the race, my friend. Almost full. Have to get another one now. Well done, jumping, mate. Congratulations to you on that one. I do like having the collection of poker chips. It is very, very fun, and I've said it in Stacker Social. But I think we should all get our own Pokemon cards done, so we can literally have a game of Pokemon with just the UK stacking community. I think that would be absolutely fantastic, and I tip my head to 𝗵𝗵 for coming up with that idea, because the one he's had done is absolutely fantastic. It really is. It really is. Like this one right here. There's not a lot of these knocking around, guys. There is not a lot of these knocking around. So you know, if you are able to grab yourself one of them, congratulations to you. Not in that text. Not in that is Tech going to pour. No, he's not going to. No, I mean, I assume he's just keeping the stuff in there ready to get it to pour. I know that wasn't a crucible or anything. That was just a plastic a plastic tub. If you try to pour melt silver in a plastic tub, that's not going to end well to you guys. Don't do that. Sorry, I missed some having dinner. That's no trouble, William, mate. I just appreciate you being here when you can be, my friend. He's on the wind up. Says next level, yeah. 100%. I got one of 𝗵𝗵, and I'm so grateful for my Pokemon card. Oh, well done to you, mate. Well done. It's a trash can for 1 gram. Oh, it's just for your one gram stuff. Oh, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Fantastic work, mate. There's quite a few in there. You've got to love a little 1 gram bar. I think there's something about 1 grammers. We've got a little bit of cheeky little charm to them, haven't we? I love collecting 1 gram bars. I really do, especially when it comes to gold. I love the gold 1 grammers, and you know, they're the cheapest way to buy gold, pretty much, and it adds up over time. And you know, with what gold's doing in price, you can't go wrong, can you? Said to him, he first showed it. He needs to make some super rare holos for the 3 founders. Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. Who was it? Remind me, was it 𝗵𝗵 he was designing them for people in Stacker Social. It was brilliant. It was truly brilliant. He knocked one up for the Saturday night Stack Chat, and it had a Wiggy the Duck as the Pokemon, and I absolutely loved it. I really, really do. Right, let's give away some growing coin, guys. What shall I do? What shall I do? Let's have a look. Let's think about it. Love the Germania 1 gram gold. Yeah, I want to get the black card one. I've got the snake. I've got the Year of the Snake Germania one, but I do want to get the Germania black card. So you know, just for the standard 1 grammer, as opposed to the commemorative Year of the Snake. But what shall I do? What shall I do? Here's one for you. This is one's community based, so this will test how much you're up to date with people's content. Because Nerd UK today has uploaded a video where he unveiled something he's been keeping under wraps for a little bit of time now, which was a custom box he made for somebody in the community who's been very lucky recently and done a fantastic job of completing the set of 5 founder rounds, Silver Punk and Social Stackers rounds. What I want you to look, just let me finish my bloody question, you guys. Well done, 𝗵𝗵. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. He got it. He got it. Ned says, can I answer this? He would, you know, if you didn't even give me a chance, mate. Didn't give me a chance. But 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃, well done to you, mate. We'll give you 10 points right there. And I'll do another one. I'll do another one because I felt cheated that I didn't get to finish that. Baron, are you on there already? You are, mate. You are. It's put you in joint first place alongside Ian Ritchie with 30 points. On 20 points, we've got Luke, 𝗖𝗵𝗺 and Sean Campbell-Stevenson. And then everyone else who's on the board has got 10 points. So well done, guys. But let's do another one because I felt you cheated me in my question there. I didn't answer because you had it. Exactly. Well done to everyone who waited. Right, from now on, don't count. If you say it before I say go, it won't count. And I'm going to do another one right now to give everyone else a chance because you know, I was a bit cheeky, guys. Right, okay, let me think of another. It's so hard to think of questions on the spot, it really is. Which country, don't answer till I say, which country has very recently, within the last week or two, issued their first ever bullion coin? 1, 2, 3, go. Right, now you can answer. First person to say 10 groin coin on this one. Italy for M and J, mate. Well done to everyone. We got loads of Italy's coming through. You all know. But M and J, the first one on my screen. So well done to you, M and J. You're not on the board yet, so we'll pop you on there, M and J, with 10. And let's do another 10. Let's do another 10. Let me think. Okay, so we saw the brand new issue of the Royal Mint's Viking God series this week, which is 4. As we know, the previous one was Odin. Now, Odin famously has a horse called Sleipnir. First person to tell me how many legs Odin's horse has got wins 10 groin coin. Go. Good luck, guys. Good luck. I know that's a... oh, well done. Sean Campbell's on it. Sean Campbell is on it tonight, guys. He was straight in with 8. Straight in. So, Sean, you've gone into joint lead tonight alone, my friend. Well done to you on that one. Yeah, Sleipnir had 8 legs, and he's the offspring of Loki and some guy's horse. It's a funny story. It is a funny story. But yeah, Loki basically had to... it's all down to a bet. They bet a giant that he couldn't build a wall before summertime, and the giant was going to do it because he had like this crazy, mad, strong horse that was carrying all his materials for him. So to make sure they won the bet and the giant didn't win, Loki turned himself into a pretty lady horse and made this guy's horse chase him off, and then came back months later with a sheepish look on his face and this little baby 8-legged horse. Odin turned around to him and says, "Nice horse, mate." And Loki basically just said, "Look, I'll give you the horse if you never ask me where it came from." It's one of my favourite stories of not Viking mythology. It's so funny on so many levels. Spider horse, pretty sure Homer Simpson absolutely 𝗖𝗵𝗺. I once thought I saw a 5-legged horse, but I was mistaken, says Baron. I know what you're talking about there. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Look at this. Exclusive first look at the brand new Stackcollectorcnb Pokemon. That's incredible, 365. Well done on that one. That is absolutely brilliant. And look at Nemo there, peeking his head up. Is that George Clooney? It looks a bit George Clooney-esque to me, that one does. I don't think it was him, but it does look a bit George Clooney-esque. Let's have a look. Yes, Craven, I will send the link on Discord, mate. Yeah, good question. I should have told you earlier, to be fair. Let's do that, actually. It's close enough to 8 o'clock. So, I want one too, Villainous. I want one too. So, let me do this. Right. Now, let's have a look. Google Meet. So, I'm gonna have to set up a meeting, guys, because Skype has gone. Goodbye, Skype, my good friend. We will miss you well. But yeah, Skype is no more, guys. He is gone, retired. Microsoft's had enough of him, and it's Microsoft Teams now, not Skype. After over 20 years of giving us video-to-video chats, so Skype we will miss you, my friend, but let's get over to Google Meets because that's what we use nowadays. So create a start an instant meeting. Right, copy the link. Right, Craven, I'm going to send it over to you, the link now, my friend. So get ready to get that. There we go. We've got, wrong one. Where are we? There we go. Where are we? No, I won't create. There we go. There we go. Right, so I've sent you the link, Craven. I'm going to enter it myself in a moment. Let me turn my camera on. OBS virtual camera. Yep, start virtual camera. There I am. Right then, but oh, here we go. Yep. How you doing, pal? You all right? I think you have you got me on in the background? I can, yes. But I can hear me too. That's a problem. No worries. Just give us a second, guys. Just give us a second. I have to do this live myself. I haven't got a producer in the background who can set this up, so I have to do it on the fly, unfortunately. But we're just waiting for Craven to... Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. As 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿 used to say. Oh. No worries, you're not live yet, mate. I've just got to set you up quickly, which I'm going to do that right now, mate. Just 1 second. Let me go into studio mode. Here we go. I'm going to add window capture. There we go. Craven. Right, it won't be a minute now, guys. We're about done. That's what we want. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. This is, guys. Craven's agreed to do something a little fun for us all today, but we will explain that a little more as soon as it comes on. If you just want to leave it there, mate, because I've cropped it, so there's about perfect. Oh, no, you're all right, mate. You're all right. You're all right, mate. Take your time. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good, buddy. That's fine. You're on camera perfectly fine there, mate. Okay, so give me a second, guys. I remember watching 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗵, just like that. I was doing my 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗵 nerd, so well done to you there. Right, guys, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Craven, how are you doing, my friend?
Hello. Hello, everyone, in the Saturday night Stack Chat live stream.
Hello,
Thank
Craven.
you, TSC, for inviting me tonight. It's an absolute pleasure.
It's a pleasure to have you here as well, my friend. Let me just do that quickly. There we go, and get there. Let me. Here we go. All right. No, it's honestly an absolute pleasure to have you on tonight, mate. I'm all set up. Technically wise, we're all good now. We're all good. So it's a pleasure to have you here. It was an absolute pleasure to do your duck race. Craven's a little quiet. Sorry, mate. Can you just talk for me?
Hello.
And again.
Hello.
Yeah, I think that's better. I did have the volume a bit down. So 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪
Thank you, Diaxis.
Yeah, it's because I can't hear in the studio how it sounds to people. I do appreciate it when people do that kind of thing. So, Craven, my friend, he got up to 150 subscribers last week, which you were celebrating your 100 subscribers, and then coincidentally you hit 150 on the same day, which I think was a fantastic achievement. I really, really do. Let's have a look. We've got Craven up to 184, 184. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get a few more subs for Craven tonight. He's a fantastic guy. He really is. We're going to have a lot of fun chatting. And as I say, after I've asked a few questions, you're going to do a little bit of a fun live unboxing for us, aren't you, mate?
I am. I took inspiration from a conversation with BBA, Blistering Barnacles Adventures, a legend in the community, who said to me that he regularly buys mystery bundles from you, TSC.
Yes.
And I was like, well, I need one of these. So I messaged you, and right here, guys, we have a mystery bundle package. And also in there is a couple of bits I picked up on the Monday Whatnot auction that TSC does. So I'm really excited to open this. And yeah, you
got yourself some bargains last Monday, didn't you, buddy?
I certainly did. I purchased a couple of things, and to be honest with you, I'm really excited to open these and add them to the stack.
Good stuff, good stuff. And I'm not joking, am I? Some of those pieces last week were going at ridiculous prices, weren't they?
They certainly were. I said to you earlier today, mate, that, you know, I love the pace of your auctions and I love the pieces that you do. I've ventured on Whatnot, and there's a lot of randomizer sort of things.
Yeah.
That's not for me personally, but well done to everyone that's benefited from them. But the pieces you've done, you put some really lovely and valuable pieces up with a £1 start. So if anyone hasn't joined into a TSC Whatnot auction, 6 p.m. every Monday, you really need to, because there's pieces that are worth at spot price over £20-30 that he is listing for £1, and people are picking these up for £14 or £15. It
true.
really is, and I called this in the comments bargain basement.
You're not wrong either. You are not wrong. So do come across Monday nights at 6 p.m, guys. But we're not here to talk about me. As much as I appreciate that, Craven, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you. And I've got a few questions I'd like to ask you, so we can all get to know stacking with Craven a little bit better, because that's the whole point of bringing you on tonight, mate. You know, you're a fantastic guy. I've chatted to you for quite some time in the community now, haven't I? But as a creator, you're pretty brand new. So I think, you know, people need to know about you, know about your channel, because I think you're going places, mate. I really do. So we'll start with the first question, and you know, it's a pretty basic question, but you know, you've got to start with the basics. What got you into stacking and collecting?
Did I miss that, or did you say how did I start?
Yeah, sorry if it's a bad connection. Yeah, what got you started into stacking and collecting?
Well, that's a very open question, and I'll give you the best answer that I can, and I'll try to not over go into it too far. But to be honest, and I hope that a lot of people watching this can relate to me here. In the past, it's very easy to, when you get your monthly wage check, which is what I work from, I live month to month, it's very easy to just spend that disposable income on nice things, right? It's very easy. But usually it could be a couple of pints or whatever it is. You've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, I looked at different things on YouTube, mainly ways of investing money. And the main thing that came up was hard assets.
Yeah.
And specifically precious metals, specifically silver, gold. And I took an interest in that. And I guess that led me to buy my first piece, which was, well, I won't say because I have a question lined up about that. But you know, it's something, whereas you'd normally spend money on something and you've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
I wanted these impulse buys or money that I had disposable to go into something that would be, I guess, an exchange of currency, because I found it difficult to save You know, over the last few years, and I won't go into too much detail, but during the COVID period and stuff like that, I got made redundant 4 times. You know, I work a full-time job. It's a very difficult financial climate. And I hope people in the chat can relate to this, because if you can, you're not the only one. It's difficult, but with what you have available, I want to put that into something that will hopefully be rewarding long term. So through going through YouTube videos, I bumped into a certain 𝗕65 Days of Silver, which everyone in here should know. And if you don't, that's a crime. And if you're a football fan, it's a red card instantly. And I decided to start investing in silver. I really do want gold, but that's a long-term goal. So what got me into stacking was life experience and watching YouTube, getting into the idea of investing my money in something that's hopefully going to be worthwhile. And I made my first purchase. I seen 𝗕65 Days of Silver. I joined Stacker Social, and here I am.
Brilliant. No, fantastic. And you know what? Very well said, Craven. I mean, for one, 𝗕65, brilliant guy. He gets so many people into the community. He really does. So hats off to 𝗕65. And also what you've just said there, it speaks true to so many people. There's so many, to be honest with you, I'm one of those. You know, money burns a bit of a hole in my pocket, right? So if I'm going to spend the money anyway, and believe me, many a time have I you know, spent hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on a night out. You've nothing to show for it in the morning other than a bad head and feeling like you're about to die, you know? So, you know, when you've spent that kind of money on that kind of thing and you know, whizzed it up the wall to that extent, if you're buying something, you might as well buy something with intrinsic value, because you're spending your money, but you're not really spending it. It's amounting higher and higher and higher. And with the spot price of silver, it goes up and up in value as well. So it's brilliant for people like that as an investment. You know, it's one of the things with investments, especially if you look at assets and shares, etc. One of the things people say is you should never be emotionally attached to your investment, and that works for stocks. But being emotionally attached is one of the things that makes silver such a good investment, because it makes it difficult for you to sell it, which means you retain that investment as long as possible, and it goes up as much as possible over time. And I think you're doing a fantastic job, mate. And I think you've made a really good decision. In 10 years' time, you're going to look at your stack and think, how did it get this big? And you'll think back. You know, I remember when I started, and I thought to myself, you know, I'm never going to have a big stack like you see these guys on the on the internet. You see these guys with you know, hundreds of ounces, etc. And I'm not saying I've got a huge stack. I'm not saying mine's the biggest stack, but it compared to what it was 5 years ago, it's insane. And you know, if I could have been offered it in one go at one time, you'd think you won the lottery. You really would. So, well done to you, mate. And
thank you.
I wish you.
Can I just say on that?
Of course you can.
I don't wish to interrupt you, TSC,
no,
but I just want to say one of the things I've learned. I started on the 1st of April. That is literally when I bought my first piece, and then shortly after I joined Stacker Social and decided this is totally for me. But one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is to be disciplined. And guys that are here tonight, honestly, everyone's in different circumstances, but for those that think, oh, I really want this piece, or, you know, the Royal Mint release something different every single couple of weeks, right?
Every week, mate.
Sometimes you literally, you know, it's very easy to think I want every single piece because you've seen a really nice video. Or the point I'm trying to make is sometimes you've just got to let it go. It's the biggest thing I've learned. Trust me, I want every single release. I want a vintage 4 bar. I want a 10-ounce bar. You know, but I want to stay realistic. And for those that, like me, I just want to make that clear, like me, are working on a month-to-month budget, just stay a bit disciplined and work on your budget. And if you've got a long-term plan, it's beautiful to watch the stack grow. And I do want to say as well, lastly, a great example of this is Sandy Millington, who has now been joined by Danny Millington on the channel. Great debut, by the way. His strategy is 1 ounce a week, every week, and I think he's planning to do that for at least 20 years.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to follow his journey. So check him out. You know, really great member of the community. But for everyone that's at different stages, that's what's beautiful about this community, because everyone supports each other.
Yeah.
I started 6 weeks ago, I think it is. And I don't know how many ounces I've got right now. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But I've learned very quickly that sometimes you just need to let it go and just work with what you've got. That's the message I would like to pass on tonight.
Well said, mate. Well said. One, Sandy, great guy. I've got a lot of time for what he's doing. You know, champion of the working class. I love that. I've been there myself. And I think, you know, there should be more of that online. It's not about who's got the most or who's got the best. It's about everyone's own individual journey. And I truly love what Sandy's doing with regards to the working class stack. I've invited Sandy onto the channel for a chat like what you're doing tonight, and I hope he will come on come soon, and we were able to arrange that. But we'll talk about that more off air, Sandy. But no, very well said, very, very well said. And yeah, I've got a lot of time. But let's get back to the questions. So that's your inspiration to your stacking. You know, you basically you wanted a little something as a bit of a saving, but at the same time you're having a lot of fun buying pieces and mounting them over time. And you know, you came across the one and only, the infamous 365 Days of Silver, which makes me laugh.
The infamous.
The infamous, very, very often infamous, mate. When it, especially, I was about to say, it's fitting that you started on the 1st of April, because that is where 365 becomes very infamous, on his April Fool jokes, which he's brought onto the community over the last few years, whether it be a silver sandwich, whether it be a tracking device hidden in a silver coin, or whatever is done on April Fools, is you know, he does bring a lot of joy to the community. But that was your inspiration to stacking. What I want to know as well is what inspired you to actually get out there, you know, get your phone, start recording and start getting some footage onto YouTube. What made you want to go down that route there?
Well, when I bought my first piece, which I won't clarify because you asked me earlier, 𝗕𝘂, to prepare a couple of questions, and that's one of those questions. So I won't say what the first piece was. However, I got my first piece, as I mentioned. I'd seen YouTube videos. I wanted to invest. I wanted to make smart purchases, and you know, whatever I purchased, I'd have something to show for it and hold on to a long time. And my money would hopefully be put into a secure place that would reward me later on in life. But you know, what made me want to start making the content? I joined Stacker Social, and yourself, 365 Days of Silver, and 𝗖𝗺 have truthfully created a wonderful community. Because, you know, when I spoke to you earlier, I said, if I was doing this by myself, and I hope everyone that's listening and watching tonight can agree with this, if you were just collecting silver pieces or whatever else, forget the poker chips because they wouldn't be a thing. If there's no community and you were just picking up your 1 ounce coins and your bars and whatever else, it'll be a pretty lonely place. Maybe a good investment, depending on what you're buying, but it would be a lonely place. But there's an amazing community within Stacker Social, and that basically inspired me to start making content. I wanted to join in on this. I've seen the likes of yourself, 𝗕𝘂, 365, 𝗖𝗺, and honestly, to those that are watching, there's such a long list of names that I'd love to mention, but I can't mention everyone, so I won't go any further than that. Respectfully, by the way.
I get that.
Because I don't want to miss anyone. But to all
and
you,
you always
do. Yeah, exactly, mate. I don't want to miss anyone, but respectfully, those that I've spoken to and interacted with because of Stacker Social privately in the Discord, you know, respect to you, because there's a lot of content creators that are sharing their journeys, and that's what it's all about. Whether you're at the start, somewhere in between, or you're an experienced stacker, it's really great to have access to people of at different points through Stacker Social. No one judges, you know, everyone's supportive, and I absolutely love it. And for me, honestly, I just thought, you know what? I've got all these amazing people, so supportive. I want to share my journey. People are interested, and wherever I'm at, I'm going to share it. So I started posting a few videos, and I've just kept rolling with it, to be honest. I've got engaged with the community. I started off buying from the Royal Mint shards, you know, your main dealers, I'd say.
Yeah.
But through Stacker Social, guess what? I've discovered the marketplace.
Yeah.
There's some great sellers on there. There's sellers' feedback pages. You know what you're getting your hands into. You know, and I've interacted with the sellers. I've bought stuff off sellers. I've been on Whatnot, obviously, every night, 6 p.m. Monday, every week. You know where I'm going to be, 𝗕𝘂𝘁. But and 𝗀𝗃𝗃 as well. If you don't mind, I'd like to give a shout out to 𝗀𝗃𝗃.
Please do.
In the last 2 weeks, I've joined your streams. I've picked up a few things which I've boxed up, and you know, and I think we spoke about this earlier, mate. I think it's great when you are buying precious metals. There's so many options. You don't just have to buy off your main dealers. Have a look around. Make sure you're getting value for money. Know that you're buying from a trusted seller, and just enjoy the journey. And lastly, stick to your budget. Be disciplined.
Yes.
And if you've got a strategy and you stick to it, because I don't plan on going anywhere. I want to record my journey. Yeah. And similar to Sandy Millington, I've got probably 20 plus years of a plan. We'll see how the market goes. You know, I know gold's up and down like a yo-yo, but silver, for me right now, it's more affordable than ever. I can't see it going much lower. I hope that we see a surge in that, which is why I've started a side stack.
Yeah.
And I'm just inspired to record all of that journey, share it with people. And I've been continuously encouraged from the community that 𝗕𝘂𝘁, you've been a major part in creating. And it's not just a community. It's a community of people that are kind, supportive, and interactive and active.
Yeah.
I don't just share videos, get a few likes and a few comments and say thank you. I say hello every day on the Discord. I see what people are doing with their days. You know, it's honestly brilliant. And the last thing I'll say, because I hope I'm not waffling here,
no, please do,
is Stacker Social and this journey of collecting all these precious metals, guys, has changed my life in more ways than just making a smart investment. It truthfully has. Because, you know, before this, I don't know if I mentioned before, I think I did, that I wasn't very good at saving. I was made redundant 4 times. COVID was a difficult time for me personally. I'm sure there's a lot of people in here who have maybe struggled worse than me. It's a tough climate out there, and everyone's in different situations. But for me, you know, I'm working with what I've got, and this has given me not just friendship, a great bunch of shiny things here in front of us today. I hope you can see them. If the setup's not great, I honestly have tried my best. I really have.
Looks great.
But yeah, I just want to send some love to everyone. I really do.
And that's what I love about you,
doing my
mate.
best.
Yeah.
And yeah, look, I hope that summarizes it. But that's my answer to you, mate. That's what I'd say.
Brilliant answer. And one thing I love about you, Craven, one of the reasons I think you're going to go for me is the positivity. It oozes out of you. You know what I mean? And you know, positivity begets positivity. So you show that really positive outlook, and then, you know, it brightens other people's days up. You're getting other people smiling, and I truly love that. And yeah, get a massive shout out to 𝗀𝗃𝗃. He's a fantastic guy. He really is. And same as I say, you know, he donated a Queen's Beast bar for tonight's duck race. So that just goes to show just how much of a fantastic guy he really is. But no, I think you've made the right call. The reason I ask is, you know, it's not for everybody. It's not easy either, which I'm sure, you know, you've done a few videos now. It can be quite difficult to put yourself out there on YouTube for the whole world to see. So well done to you for doing it. I think you're doing a fantastic job. But what you've said about the community there, you know, that's the most important thing. It wasn't that long ago when over here in the UK, it just wasn't a silver community. You saw it in America, you know, absolute fantastic community over there. but it wasn't really so much over here. But over the last few years, the last couple of years specifically, you know, because of things like Stacker Social, because of creators like 𝗀𝗵𝗁, you know, CPM, definitely 𝗃65𝗍𝐿𝐴, it's 𝗖ście as well, the new guys like yourselves, you know, the people who have been around a little while, you've got, you know, people like Nerd UK, you've got Jumping in Silver, Coin Noob, who's come over and joined me many a time. You know, there's a real true community starting to happen now, and one of the reasons that Stacker Social was started, and 𝗃65 will confirm this, because he would, you know, Stacker Social was his original idea, and me and 𝗫 helped him create that in the early days. But one of the reasons it was created is for that exact reason, because, you know, as much as we love these things, you have got to be careful about who you tell you've got a few grand's worth of metal sat in the corner of your house. You've got to be careful about that, because, you know, the world we live in, things can happen. So you don't want to be shouting around to everyone, but at the same time, it's a hobby that we all love. And we all, you know, we all want to, you know, discuss our pickups and what's out there, and network with each other and find out what a new mint is released because someone's told you on the internet and you want to know otherwise. And that was definitely one of the main reasons to set it up, where you can have a space where you can remain as anonymous as you want, but you can still openly talk about and share all of your precious metals investments and other investments too, and other collectibles as well. You know, for that reason, it is a truly wonderful place, and I love, you know, the fact that we've seen it grow so much over the last couple of years, and the fact that we're going to be giving away a _ounce Britannia to celebrate 1,000 members finally tonight is just...
How has that not been claimed yet, by the way?
Insanity.
A _ounce.
Yeah,
Gold Britannia, and it's not been claimed yet. Guys, if that's not a reason to hit the like button right now, I don't know what is.
Exactly. I mean, it's just sheer insanity. That's the only reason it hasn't been claimed. It's just madness, and I can't understand it. But there's some fantastic prizes up for grabs tonight. And the good thing is, because we're doing it through the competitive canon, it's pretty much 100% that they will be claimed now. So it's going to be brilliant to see it go to somebody.
Good luck, everyone.
Absolutely. Next Level Nemo says, honestly, I can't thank this community enough. Having a stressful job is great to be able to chat about and have a laugh about a subject I love. Yeah, exactly. Every one of you guys and gals are legends. And you've taken the word directly out of my mouth there. The guys in this community are true legends, every single one of them, including true legends. It's just a bit of a pun there, but we'll move on to the next question. And this one's a bit of fun, and you've not been stacking for too long, but it doesn't take long to have a favourite piece in your stack. So, out of the things you've got up to yet, so this is out of the things you've already got, what is your favourite pickup so far?
Honestly, mate, for those here that have followed my journey, you'll probably already know. But there's a certain 1 ounce bullion coin, for me, is a national treasure. Yeah. The 1 ounce, let's just see if you can see that. I don't know how good the lighting is, so apologies if it's not great. How's that, TSC? If you can let me know.
You can make out the details. Yeah, you've got a bit of reflection off the capsule, but you can definitely make out the details, mate.
But my favourite piece is the 1 ounce Little John. And like I said, this is a national treasure. The best part about this is I shed blood, sweat and tears trying to find this.
You did.
I made a video explaining that I got sniped on eBay at the last second by people who just didn't want me to get this. But the best part of this, guys, is, do you know how I obtained this? It was my girlfriend. She bought me this. And just a little tease here, and I hope you don't mind once again, TSC, but I am going to be doing an episode 2 of Girlfriend Gives Mystery Silver Package, because I got a screenshot from my girlfriend yesterday, which was a confirmed order from the Royal Mint. And honestly, I asked her, is it a coin or is it a bar? She wouldn't tell me. She's told me to sod off and wait. So I don't know what it is. But if you want to know what it is, check the channel. But my favorite piece, CSC, is the Little John. For me personally, it's a beautiful design. It's clearly not easy to get if you're trying to get it at a reasonable price. And I absolutely love it. So there you go. The Little John is my favorite piece.
I can't fault you there. I like that series. It's the first Myths and Legends series from the Royal Mint. Little John was the second coin. The first coin was Robin Hood, then they did Little John, then they did Mayde Beautiful little collection. And he's not joking, guys. He was trying so hard to get hold of that coin.
So hard.
You were. You messaged me privately, didn't you, see if I had it? And I was gutted because I was like, oh, you know what? I had it, but I sold it to BBA, so I didn't have it anymore.
Mate, I had everyone looking for it. It was a true mission. And do you know what? This is the perfect time for me to fire a question to you. I really appreciate you asking me questions so people can find out more about me. But TSC, I have a question for you, my friend.
Okay.
Now, I am a proud gold member of your channel. Okay. And I'm delighted to be one. And I recommend it to anyone that can. The gold membership gives you access to a real personal level with TSC where you get, you know, any comment you post, he'll answer. You get basically VIP access.
Yes.
But my question is, and I'm gonna put you on the spot here, mate. I hope you don't mind.
Bring it.
You post a video, or basically saying, or a post it was saying, just, you know, suggest what video you'd like, or a coin you'd like to be reviewed next. Yeah. Now, I was the first to comment, and I said, look, mate, I want you to do a review of, guess what, guys?
The Little John.
The Little John. Yeah. And you said to me, and this is probably...
I will do it.
2 weeks ago. No. TSC, 2 weeks ago, you said, absolutely, buddy, I will do that for you. This is 2 weeks ago. No. Everyone needs to see TSC do a review of the national treasure, the Little John. What have you got to say to that, my friend?
I'll do all three of them, mate. I'll do Little John, Robin Hood, and Mayde. But you've got to understand, in the TSC calendar, like 2 weeks to TSC is like 2 minutes to everybody else. You know, so bear with me. I will definitely do it. I've got a little pile of coins here, which, you know, the exact same one, because you know, people came back and some of them wanted pre-decimal, some of them wanted bullion. So I've got a little coin here, which are the bullions ones from that post. So it's been taken care of, me. And I promise next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month. So that will be the gold exclusive live chat. And I promise you, by that live chat, I will have done the review video for you, mate. So yeah.
Thank you. TSC, you've got to give the people what they want. And listen, the Little John is a national treasure. Mark my words.
Yes, no, I agree. And absolutely, under no circumstances should it be cut up and turned into a jigsaw coin.
No, you know what? I saw that video and it really did make me feel sick inside. I enjoyed the video, but I would never do that to mine. No chance.
No, I thought of you, mate. I genuinely thought of you, and so many other people must have, because we all knew you were looking for one. And then Coin knew, completely oblivious. It wasn't like to make a jab or anything. He just did it completely coincidentally. Sent a Little John 1 ounce coin off to the coin cutter to have it made into a little jigsaw. He did the same for me for a little £1/2 crown, which I truly love, I do. But I wept a little bit for you when I saw that video. I was like, oh no, Craven's going to hate it.
The audacity.
Yeah, oh, I like this. Don't ever let your coins go to 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗺𝗃 APM. They cut them up and smash them lol. Well, APM's all right. Now, 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗺𝗃, he'll mess your coins up, but APM, through his professional coin cleaning services, where he gets the old angle grinder out, gives him a good buffing, he'll look after you. He'll get looking new again, bless him. But no, good question, mate. Good question. And I promise this week I will make the time to do that review video for you. That's no trouble at all. I've got it, and what I'll do is I'll show it in its brilliant uncirculated form, its bullion form, and its silver proof form. How's that for you?
I mean, that will do for me, but we just
There
want
you
to see what the chat says here, TSC. I just want to make sure that the people are happy with this.
go. I'm sure they will be. I'm sure they'd love to see. It's been too long since I've done a good old-fashioned coin review video, so I think we need to do that. How much did you pay for your little John, buddy?
Oh, well, you see, if you picked up on what I said, I didn't buy it. I was gifted it by my beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah. So you don't know. Yeah.
I honestly don't know. And to be honest, the answer to your question is 0 because I didn't pay for it.
Gift.
So I actually got a little John for free.
Best price.
How about that?
Exactly. So just 1 second, mate. I just want to say a massive thank you to Creative Precious Metals for his super chat there. That's incredibly generous of you, CPM, my friend.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Right. We'll do another question. But seeing as you want to ask questions, mate, let's get you to ask another question. Because I want you to ask the chat that question you've been lining up. Let's get it out of there. Rip that band-aid off and let's get some more groin coins on the board.
Well, I hope you don't mind once again, but this is a question probably for people that have followed my channel, and I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine, yeah. Well, there'll be loads of other... Oh, sorry to interrupt, mate. Go on.
No, go on.
I was just going to say, there's going to be loads of other opportunities for people to get groin coin throughout the evening, so don't worry about that, mate.
Okay. Well, my question is, what was the first piece that I ever picked up when I started stacking?
Here we go, guys. First person to answer that. You've got to keep an eye on. We've got 2025 Britannia.
Yeah, I think that goes to Nerd, mate. I mean, that's the first one I see. It was a 1 ounce silver Britannia, 2025 as well. He's spot on.
Well done, Nerd. Are you not on the board yet, Nerd? That surprises me. Yeah, nah. 10 groin coin, my friend.
Well done, Nerd.
And okay, let's see how good your memories are, guys. What was the first ever bullion coin I ever purchased? Very fitting to what we've been talking about. But good luck to you. If you can, I'll give you 20. If you can get the first one I ever got, I'll give you 20 for that. It's double dopper, guys. Silver definitely. Oh, 365. I've got to give it him. I've got to give it him. Because we know what he meant.
Hashtag rigged in the chat right now.
No, I've got it's look. He said Robin Who's. He's obviously he's meant to go D and he's gone S. I've got to get now. It's too close. It's too close. It's not a spelling test, but yes, it was the 2021 Robin Hood from the same series as we were just talking about. So well done to you, 365. He's got a good memory there. But again, guys, don't worry. We've got loads more to give away throughout the evening, and the top spot is 30 at the moment, so we're a good way off someone taking home the 2nd ounce. It was Ian Ritchie last time. Who's it going to be this time? But no, we'll move on. That's a fantastic question by Craven. Have you got any more lined up, or was that it?
I have a question for you personally, TSC.
Okay. Do you want to do it now, or do you want to...
I would like to... Well, I mean, I can ask it now or I can ask it later.
Yeah,
you decide.
Go on. No, you crack on, mate. I love it.
Okay, so my question for you is, because I'm a gold member.
Yeah.
I love everything that you do, but I have 0 groin coins. So I'm going to ask you right now, is there anything that I can do right now to earn even 10 groin coin? Is there anything I can do? Because I really would like my first 10 or whatever you want to do groin coin. I'm open-minded, mate. I'll leave it to you.
New rule, guys. Anyone who comes onto a stat chat as a guest gets 10 groin coins. How's that? How's that? There you go. 10 groin coin for you, Craven.
I thought you were feeling generous tonight, so I was thinking maybe 20,
don't push it. Don't push it. All right. You got 10.
Well,
right.
TSC, let the chat decide. Do I deserve 10 or 20 groin coin? How
right.
about that?
If the chat says 20, I'll give you 20. Go on. We'll let the chat decide on it. No, Punk. They don't. Maybe they do.
You're regretting bringing me on right now.
365 says 30. Not 100. No. Oh, Papa H is with me.
I think you should read Danny Millington's comment.
I can't see it anymore. It's gone so quick. We're coming through so fast and fierce. Was that the 100, was it? Oh no, that was next level of Nemo.
It was at least 100.
Oh, at least 100. Get out of here. I'll give you 20. I'll go 20. I'll go 20. All right. That's all you're getting out of me. All right.
It's a deal.
20.
I'm delighted with that.
All right. And don't
I was being cheeky.
You were.
Someone asked me, how did I get my silver half crowns? And I said on eBay, they're listed for like 14 or 15 pounds before postage. Yeah. And I've paid 13 pounds. And the reason is, if you don't ask, guys, you don't get. If you don't ask TSC for a groin coin or two, you don't get.
Well, don't tell everyone, all right? I'm soft touch over here. Get out of it.
We'll keep it between us.
The Cobra orders TSC to give you 50 groin coin for later use. You've got, Cobra, you've got 50 in the bag, my friend, for obvious reasons. So I've got a little coin here.
Thank you so much, mate.
My flipping
coin. I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that, but I really, really do appreciate that.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. It takes a lot to come on, especially as a new creator. It takes a lot to come on. So I appreciate it. I do, mate. 20 for last place in the first duck race. I won't know who's last place, Nessie, unfortunately. It does, you know, you don't find out who's last. It kind of like just stops it dead for every other duck as soon as one passes. I want to see these groin coins in the flesh. Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. At the moment, they're more of a cryptocurrency. They're more of a digital currency. But when you get to 100 of them, you cash them in and you get a 1 ounce silver piece. So if anyone's thinking, what is a groin coin? It's just a fun game I do. The first person who gets to 100 groin coin wins a 1 ounce silver. And at that point, the scores get settled, but everyone's back to 0 and we do it all over again. Last time it was 𝗵𝗁, and who knows who it's going to be next time. But it's a lot of fun, and it's just a way for people to get a bit more free silver out of me. Which I love. I love sorting out bargains and stuff like that. Want me to make them into an NFT? Yes, 365. Let's bring NFTs back. Why not? Let's do it. Right, I've got another question for you. So the last question I had for you, which was your favourite piece, which was the Little John, of course. But now, money is no object anymore. It's not what you've got. It's what you could have. It's out of all of the fantastic pieces of silver throughout the world, whether it's a numismatic, a collectible, a proof, or a beautiful bullion piece. What item of silver would you want more than any other?
That is a fantastic question, mate. However, I've got to ask you.
Okay.
Is it what's my most desired piece, or is it what's my most desired silver piece?
Silver, because we're going to do the question again in gold. So.
Okay. Now that changes things. Now,
yes.
Do you know what? I will answer this honestly. Now, I was lucky enough to pick up. Let's just see if this is good on this. Can you see that?
One of them.
Yeah, I was lucky enough, and I'm sorry if the reflection's a bit off, guys. I really am, but I was lucky enough to pick up a 1 ounce Queen's Beast completer bar, silver. It's truly beautiful, and my most desired silver piece would be the 10 ounce version of this. I've seen a lot of people in the community pick up the 10 ounce Queen's Beast completer.
Yeah.
And if I was to answer your question truthfully, I would love the 10 ounce Queen's Beast completer bar. That's what I would say.
I cannot fault you. It's a beautiful bar. I mean, I love the completer, the 2 ounce completer coin, and the design's very similar. So I love it as much in a bar as I do on the coin. You know, and I get that. And you know, that nice big chunky 10 ounce version. It's a good piece of metal, isn't it? It really is. So, same question, but for gold. What one piece of gold out of all of them out there would you want to own more than anything?
Well, I hope this is not the template answer, mate, but it's the honest answer, and I want all my questions to be, or my answers, sorry, to your questions to be genuine here tonight.
Okay.
Truthfully, guys, my most desired gold piece would be a gold sovereign. It would. And don't get me wrong, I would be delighted if I won the unclaimed 1/4 ounce gold Brit tonight. Yeah. Because once again, in my opinion, For how long? When was the 1K event? Was that 3 or 4 weeks ago?
12th of April. It's seared into my brain. It's like, ah!
There we go. And you know what? For that to be unclaimed until now, if I got that,
it's insane.
It would 100% be my answer. But truthfully, when I can, and this refers back to, I could buy one now, but that wouldn't be a smart financial decision for me because of everyday, bills and different things, guys. That's just how it is. Yeah. But my first piece of gold and my most desired piece would be a gold sovereign, and a little exclusive. I'm waiting for the 2026 gold sovereign because, and you'll know more than me, TSC. You're the expert on this, but it has new added security features, and they are transitioning back to the, I guess, desirable yellow, gold, and silver look. Which, for me personally, I don't know if you guys agree, but the sort of copper, rose gold sort of look wasn't for me. No. I prefer more of the old style look with the yellowy gold. So my first gold piece will probably be a 2026 sovereign, and it will be the full sovereign. And right now they're about £600, but by the time they come out, it's not financial advice, but I think they'll probably be more than that.
Yeah, yeah. What about a historic sovereign?
Well, I mean, once again, mate, I would absolutely love one. Yeah. I could buy one right now, but I want to stick to my plan, my budget, and watch the stack grow. I don't just want to buy silver forever. Since the start, I mean, I'm sure everyone would agree. Everyone wants gold. It's probably the desirable precious metal over silver, but silver is affordable. Spot price is in the £24 region right now. And when the opportunity comes and it's comfortable for me without putting myself in any, financial difficulty, I will definitely buy gold, and it will be in the form of gold sovereigns. And that's because being from the UK, for me personally, that or maybe, a quarter ounce Britannia, which is being given away tonight, that would be my preference, mate. I hope that answers your question.
No, it absolutely does. And it's a good answer as well. Sovereigns are a very good choice, mate. They're very popular. They're very, very liquid. You'll have no trouble getting rid of them. And they're a very, very good choice for stackers and collectors, because the historic ones, unless it's a specific date, etc., they're normally around the same price anyway, because you're buying and selling them in the gold. Sovereigns normally a couple of percent above spot. And that's one thing I love about it, because like I showed earlier, you've got like this one right here, which is the 1872 shield back. Love the shield back design. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love an old Petrucci George slaying the dragon as well. I do. But the shield back, I genuinely do love the shield backs. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And there's some beautiful, beautiful sovereigns out there. Have you got a particular favourite yourself on the sovereign design?
No. I've watched, once again, a lot of YouTube videos of people that are able to stack one a month, which is very impressive.
Yes.
I do like the ones in the 1800s. I really do. Just to think how old that is. Yeah. The value it holds. Yeah. Where that's actually been, the exchanges that's been involved in, the whole story, the journey, the history of that coin. Yeah. I find it fascinating. And once again, mate, on your gold members live stream, if you remember, I asked you to tell me a little bit more about the older coinage, specifically British coinage for those that are from, different countries. Yeah. And that side of it, the history, I've spoke to a few members of the community privately about this. Yeah. Not just the value of it in intrinsic value, where it's been, what that's been involved in. I find that very interesting.
Super interesting, isn't it? Just sitting there and kind of daydreaming about, like you say, the transactions it's been in, the people whose hand and pocket it's been in. It's, it does make me wonder. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. For me, I have a clear favourite design on the sovereigns, and for me, it's the 1989 Tudor roses. Have you ever seen that that coin.
I would like you to show it if you've got it.
I've got it. Yeah, as you were talking, I pulled up a picture on it. So I'm going to show people very quickly. Here, oh, no, that's the wrong one. Which one? Which 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝗁 one? Okay, 𝗕𝗂𝘁. So because I've got Craven on the screen and I can't go over, but this right here, that's the obverse. You've got Queen Elizabeth sat on a throne, and that is what does it for me. That's the Tudor rose design of the 1989 sovereign. You've got the Shield of England, the Tudor rose, and the crown above it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Is there a premium for that one? That is lovely.
Yeah, there's a premium. There is a premium of it, but hopefully one day I'll have that in my collection, because that, like you say, it's gorgeous. So most people will know the standard gold sovereign has George Slaying the Dragon. That was designed by Benedetto Petrucci. The first one ever issued was 1817 of the modern sovereigns, after the recoinage of 1816. And the special designs you've got the Benedetto Petrucci standard. You've also got the shield back that I've shown today as well. You've got the Australian sovereign, and that basically just says Australia across it. It's got a bit of design to it as well. That's got a bit of a premium to it. I mean, you've got ones like this one, very, released in '89, very, very popular, quite a bit of a premium to it. But I would absolutely love to have that in my stack one day. I really, really would. And that is my personal favourite when it comes to the gold sovereigns. But they're all fantastic coins, they really are. We've got just under 15 minutes until it's duck race o'clock, mate. So I was thinking,
ooh,
shall we do a little bit of an unboxing?
Well, it's funny you say that, because today in the mail I received this.
Yes. Yep.
And this contains, well, I don't know what it contains.
You don't know. I know what it contains. I know what it contains. You don't know.
So I think it would be a good idea to open this. What does everyone think?
I think so. What do you reckon, guys? Should Craven open up the mystery package that he's gotten from me? Shall we go through it? Let us know in the chat, guys. Do let us know. Definitely.
Just so everyone knows, the top of it, yes. All I've done is slice it open with a knife, just so it wasn't awkward on the stream. I honestly haven't looked any further. I don't know what's inside. I really don't.
We're live, and we don't want to sit here for 5 minutes waiting for someone messing about with a package. We had enough of 1K members live stream with me, so I get you there. Well, Robot said nah, but everyone else says yes, so let's go for it. Let's do it.
Robot just doesn't want to see it. He wants that 1/4 ounce gold Brit. He says skip all of this.
That ends when it ends. I can't make it any quicker, guys. That's gonna end about 10 o'clock when we end the show, so that's gonna be the last thing we do.
It'll be worth the wait.
It will. Yes, it will. Absolutely. Come on, let's do it. Let's put right. The mystery out there.
Okay, right. I'll try and do this in a way that everyone can see, and I can see. The first thing, guys. Well, now
you go steady.
This is the second edition of a ping tester that I've received, because the first time I snapped it, didn't I, TSC?
You smashed it. It was funny. It was funny.
And that's from Nerd Tech, and you know what? It's lovely. It's completely my fault. I was very aggressive with it. I have a heavy set of hands. And I know that you need to just be, use it with a firm hand, but a gentle hand. Is that fair to say, TSC?
Yes. Firm but fair. Don't try and throttle the life out of it, and you'll be all right, mate.
There we go. Well, that's the first piece. So the second, what's the best ways to do this? Let's try and get my hand in here. Oh. Okay, we have some bubble wrap. This is very well packed, mate. Whatever's in here has been kept secure. Okay, I've got something. What's this? Oh, we don't want to drop it.
About.
Sorry about that.
So that right there is a 1/4 ounce Armenian Noah's Ark. The Noah's Ark
Noah's Ark?
Yeah, that's the standard bullion of Armenia. And that'll be, I think, 200 dram if you look at it, the denomination on that. But it's got the it's got the biblical depiction of Noah in the ark with the dove and the olive branch in its mouth and the Mount Sinai in the background. Oh, 100 dram on the quarter. I do apologise. It's 500 dram for the ounce. But that's the little bit of modern bullion I popped in there for you.
That's lovely. And do you know what? I've seen the Noah's Ark and I don't have this. So that's a new addition, and it's a welcome addition to the stack. I love the 1/4 ounce pieces, so this is fantastic. Thank you, mate, for putting that in there. No trouble, I'll pop that there. Okay, right. Let's get my hand in here. Well,
packing peanuts.
Yeah. There's a few of these in here, guys. Let me tell you that I did chuck 4 or 5 out before I came on here.
As we all know, if you've got any spare packing peanuts, you have to send them to Cobra Stacker because he can't get enough of them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like 365 said in the chat, Cobra, don't you collect them? He does, guys. He loves them.
What have we got here, guys?
That's a shilling right there.
It looks to me like a shilling.
It is, yes. You've got the
beautiful
George William de Sores reverse and the Bertram Edgar McKennell obverse of King George right there.
Is that clear on the screen, TSC? Because I've got a light behind the camera.
It's quite clear. It's quite clear. Yeah, I can see it on the big screen at least. But yeah, it's not too unfocused at least.
Okay, well that's lovely mainly because of you, mate. I am very interested in the British vintage coinage. So thank you so much for that, and that will take its honourable place in the side stack, as I call it.
I can't recall it. I don't know if you purchased that or if that was from the mystery box, because obviously there's a couple of bits from the last auction in there, isn't there?
There is. So this is a mystery bundle along with some bits and bobs from the Monday night whatnot auction from yourself. So there's a few bits and bobs, but nicely you've put it all in the same package, so it makes it, for me anyway, more exciting to open.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we've got a double whammy here. Unless it's just my hand, but these two are together. So what have we got here? I can see the Queen Jubilee head.
Yeah, I think the flips have just stuck themselves together or wrapped themselves together there. But that looks like that's an 1887 Golden Jubilee shilling. And that's a sixpence next to it. What is it, 1919 or something like that? The date's on the other side, buddy. It's on. You've got two numbers one side of a line, two numbers on the other side.
1919. Yes, 1919 for the sixpence. Yeah. Yes, I can't make out the date on the other one.
1887. That's the. So that one right there is a bit of a special coin because Queen Victoria got on the throne in 1838. Okay, and between then and 1887, so very, very close to 54 years, she had the same picture, the young-headed bun head, as designed by William Wyon. And that right there was the first time Queen Victoria was ever shown on a coin that wasn't the bun head. But not only that, it was specifically designed for Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee, so 50 years on the throne. So it's quite a historic coin, that one is. But that one,
wow, thank you.
That one, I know for a fact you purchased through the auction because I had one in the mystery package, and then you bought one in the auction. I was like, oh no, and I had to take a couple of bits out of the mystery package and swap them over. So I know you bought that one in the auction.
Well, like I said to you earlier, mate, all that shows is that you know exactly what I was looking for, because the things that you had prepared for me as a mystery bundle. Before I received that, I went and bought off your own auction.
Exactly. So yeah, it's good to see.
I think there's some more in here, mate.
Oh God, there's loads more. Loads more in there, buddy.
I don't want to keep everyone waiting.
No, we're loving it. We are loving it. We will do the duck race as soon as we finish this, but you take your time, buddy.
I'm just going to...
Is 365, I think 365's leaving us, mate. So he said, phone's about to die and I'm out tonight, so I'll jump on later. You take care, 365. Thanks for joining us. So you've got a COA here. Now, this one is quite... what I like about these coins, and it's very different. So as you can see, you've got the silver wedding in St. Paul's Cathedral, 1995. But what's interesting about this coin is, although it's 925 sterling silver, if you look a bit further down on the COA, you'll see that it's 31.47 grams. So it's actually over a troy ounce, that one is. So it's a troy ounce of 925
It does say that.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
that's not the most common. Normally you see the 925 silver ones in 28.28 grams. So that's quite different, that one is. And I don't know about you, but I love the design on it with the with the cathedral there, etc.
That's lovely. Yeah, no, honestly, for me, and this is what's great. And I'm speaking about me personally because there's probably a lot of people in here watching who are far more experienced than me. That's another great thing about Stacker Social is that, you can just hop in a chat and you've got experienced stackers that will happily tell you and share their knowledge, about what they've stacked and the information and what's good and what's not. I am learning so much every time. Every coin, every addition to the stack, every time I watch your streams or your auctions, it's a learning journey for me. So it's only a few weeks ago for me personally that I started getting really invested in the British vintage coinage. So I'm definitely going to take some time to read that COA and have a look at that. And, I am loving this, by the way. This is so exciting. I think I said to you, the phrase I used was, and I don't mind saying this to everyone listening, I'm 28 years old. And, when I receive a package like this, honestly, for me, I feel like a kid at Christmas. If it's not obvious already, I am so excited to keep digging to see what's in here.
Yeah.
If that's just me,
good.
fair enough. But this is amazing.
Oh, God, I'm glad, mate. I'm so glad.
I don't know about you, TSC. I think it's time we stuck my hand in there and see what else there is.
Get it done. Come on.
Well, Sandy Millington calls me the man of mystery. And
he said it tonight, yes.
So.
Yeah, he said it tonight in the live chat. I noticed that and I thought, well, you wait and see what we've got in store for you tonight, buddy. So here we are.
Right. Okay, guys. So we've got... Let's have a look.
Another shilling by the looks of things.
Another shilling. There we go. Beautiful. This one is... Let's have a look.
Oh, the focus has gone a bit there.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Know what you can do.
How's that?
You can now make out the coin now. You've got the crowned lion at the top of the line. Is it 1918, that one, if I remember correctly?
1918, one shilling.
There you go.
Coin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if it's not clear for those that are watching. I'm trying my best to make it clear. I'm on a extremely awkward angle. As people probably know, I have a sort of a portable setup. So I've tried to make do with what I have for this tonight. So I hope you can see what I'm unboxing here.
It makes me laugh because I remember when I did started my channel, I was in my old flat and I had to do it in my living room. So every time I made a video, I had to get everything out, put it all out, and then pack it all away after every video. And I remember those days myself, mate. I do.
There's so much in here. I'm putting like my hand in, and I feel like there's still a lot in here, mate. What have you done? What have you given me?
Oh, there's some nice pieces in there.
Okay, well look. We're getting a little bit bigger here,
Got
guys.
a nice florin
this looks
here.
like a 2 shilling to me.
It is a or aka the florin.
Oh, let's get that. How about that?
So that's an Edwardian florin. That one's from 1907. Edward VII, he reigned from 1902 to 1911. Very short reign, and for his reign only, we got the Standing Britannia florins, which are some of the most sought after coins for collectors. It's, as you can see why. It's this gorgeous design. Lady Britannia tried it in one hand, Union Jack shield in the other hand, stood amongst the waves. They're a beautiful, beautiful iconic coin. So I thought, you know what, to start your pre-decimal collection, we'll get you a Standing Britannia florin in there for you, buddy.
That's absolutely lovely. Thank you, mate. That really is. You know what? in a short period of time since opening this box, I'm building up quite the side stack of British vintage coinage. All thanks to you, mate. So thank you. And what I will say is, I am definitely going to get another mystery package from you. Very soon.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Sorry, I just want Ian. I meant 1910. So 1911 was the first year of the King George's. So thanks for pointing that out, Ian. That is what I meant, buddy. Sorry.
Okay, this looks like another floor in here.
That is.
I think this may be one.
I think
this one is
that one,
1914.
Yeah.
And I believe I got this from your Whatnot auction.
From the auction,
absolute steal. And I believe I paid £9 or £10, and it's it's in I don't know if you can see here on the camera. It probably doesn't do justice, guys. So I'm sorry once again, but it's in fantastic condition.
Yeah, no, that one is in particularly nice condition right there. You've got once again the 𝗵𝗵𝗁 obverse right there, and I believe it was the Leonard Charles Wyon who designed the reverse on that one. Beautiful coin. Leonard Charles, the Wyans obviously being like they are the dynasty when it comes to coin collectors. You know, that family just monopolised designs for many years in the 18th century, and it's a beautiful coin. You've got the angled sceptres, the national emblems of England and Scotland on there as well, and yeah, wonderful coin. And also the historic precedence of that coin is it was minted on the same year as the start of the Great War in 1914. Obviously, World War I was from 1914 all the way up to 1918. So it's a wartime issue. It makes it very popular to collectors of wartime memorabilia as well as coin collectors as well, mate.
Credit to you, mate. I've said this to you personally. You are literally the encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to these coins. Fair play. And it's honestly, for me personally, it's amazing to listen to all the information about these. It's one thing buying them and stacking them, but hearing the history of them from you, it makes them so much more valuable to me. And I can tell you one thing, I am not selling these for a very long time. I just need to, you know, they're in their slips right now, which is great. They have a level of protection, but I need to find a better way to store them, I'd say. So if you have any advice on that, that'd be great.
So what I do is I have albums. Cambridge Coin do some fantastic albums for all the old pre-decimal coins. They're just, you open them up and we've got a slot in them for each coin. The only thing I would suggest is if you do the albums, do what I do, go online, you can get them for next to nothing, and you just buy the comic book bags, the sealable bags that you put comic books in, and that will keep them airtight. Because if you just put them in the album, they're not in capsules or anything, they're not airtight, so put them in one of those bags as well. It'll keep them airtight, but they're a fantastic way to keep all your one of the things I love about them, I've got my entire collection of pre-decimal, except for the stuff that's too old for the albums, etc. But I've got them all into these albums that I'll just go into a drawer, and they take up literally no room. They're fantastic. So that's the way I recommend. You can also get beautiful coin trays, and they're stackable, and a lot of people do the stackable coin trays where you can do them that way, or you can get albums that are more like a ring binder. And they've got plastic sheets and they're like separated, and you put one in each sheet. So there's loads of different ways, but I like the 𝗵𝗵𝗁 coin cardboard albums myself.
There we go. Thank you, mate. I will definitely get all of these put into a nice spot in a nice sort of secure storage, because once again, they're not going anywhere for a long time. So thank you, mate. There's some really nice pieces in this mystery bundle already, but do you know what? I'm sort of feeling this. This is still heavy in my hand.
We're still going, buddy. We're still going.
What
We're not stopped yet.
What have you put in here, mate?
We've not stopped.
I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't. Okay, guys, let's move on.
Here's a first half grand. Here's an half grand. There we go.
Wow. You know what? When I requested this, I may have made a subtle hint to TSC and said, I'd like a mystery bundle, mate. I've spoke to Blistering Barnacle's Adventures, and I really want one for myself. Could you please include some silver half crowns? And here we have a 1914 silver half crown, and that will be cherished.
Nice
Thank
condition
you.
on that too. A lot of the details still on there.
That's in great condition. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad you like that one, specifically with it being a 1914 half crown.
There we go. Right, we're going to keep these rolling.
There we
What
go.
have we got
Ah,
here?
right. So this is the world coin. Okay, so this is a bit of foreign silver right here. That is a coin from the Netherlands, so it's Nederlandic, and that is a 1 gulden, which is I believe
Gold?
0.725. Yes, it's the currency from the Netherlands, yeah, it's 725 silver. That one is 1956 or somewhere around there.
1957 is the date on this one.
I haven't seen it in a week, so I was close. I was going from memory, but
I'll let
no,
you off, mate. That's really interesting.
I love them. I think they're very, you've got that kind of regal feel to them, especially on the reverse, where you've got the lion in the shield with the crown. Quite similar to the British coins with, the rampant lion of Scotland or the crowned lion. But, I just think they're a very, very interesting design. So I hope you like that one, mate.
I do, mate. Anything that's unique that I don't already have, I absolutely love. And to be honest with you, most of these are new additions to the side stack. So
Good.
thank you.
And the Gulden as well, I would say that's in fine condition easily. The Gulden's in such nice condition.
It really is. I've just grabbed something. It looks a little bit bigger than anything we've seen so far. What do we have?
Oh, there we go.
Here?
Yes. Okay, so we've got a 1956, is it? You'll have to flip it over. But it's a Voyager dollar.
Let's turn this around. A
59,
Canada
is it?
$59. Yeah, you've got a very good memory. I'm going to give you credit there, mate.
Oh, thank you very much. So that is what's known as a Voyager dollar. So the Canadian dollar a lot of time has a goose on it, etc. But for a short period of time, they minted what's known as the Voyager dollar, and it's got the canoe and the native at the front of the canoe, and you've got the explorer at the back of it with the mountain range, etc. They're a very nice coin. They do have a bit of a premium to them, and it's it's another bit of world silver. They're 800 silver. So that one is. So it's 80% silver on that one, but a very, very nice coin and quite popular amongst collectors as well.
There we go. I think after this box, I can call myself an established collector, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. You've got a beautiful
and
little
just wait
collection
until I ask
starting
for
now.
a second one, mate. Then I'll be in sort of the advanced level.
Absolutely.
Right, I think.
No, I'm glad to see you enjoying it. I really am.
I really am, and I appreciate you giving everyone, for those that maybe don't know, I'm sure there's a lot that do, but for those that don't know, just a sort of information and a backstory behind these, because for me, it's all a learning journey. And once again, I appreciate all the information you're giving on these coins that I'm getting from yourself. Really appreciate that, mate.
No trouble.
But TSC, there is still more in here. What have you done? What have I done to deserve this, mate? You're very kind.
You're fine. Well, you've got something to go with that piece of paper, yeah. You know what I mean? You pulled out the COA, but you haven't brought that coin out yet. So is that?
Yeah. Well, I think I know what this is.
It's another
Let's
half.
Have a look, guys. Can people see that?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This one's another. Yeah, 1914.
Yes, yeah. I will always try and give different dates where I can, but I did do the half crowns were done at £12 a pop, so I did you a good price on them, buddy.
That's an amazing price. Like I say, I was very open and honest on my channel. I've picked up 4 silver half crowns before this bundle, and I got them off eBay, and the price that I paid through eBay was £13, and I had to haggle to get that, guys, because they were listed for nearly 15. I think they were 14.89 or something like that. So TSC, you're the man to go to for silver half crowns.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
But you know what? I feel like this is getting repetitive. There's still more in this box. What's going on here? Honestly. Oh, what's this? I can feel a coin capsule.
This will be your proof then. Here's your proof.
Oh, look at this. 1995. I can see Queen Elizabeth, guys. I hope this is clear on the camera. I really do.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Cook Islands. Let's have a look. Queen Elizababeth. Mother. Oh, silver wedding anniversary. This is 1948. Is that right?
Yeah, so the thing it's celebrating is 1948, but In 1995, it was the Queen Mother's 95th birthday, and they did a load
Yes.
of coins. They were dedicated to the Queen Mother, but they didn't all have the Queen Mother on them. So some of them had the birth of Queen Elizabeth when she was still Princess Elizabeth, of course. You know, they have different dates throughout her lifetime, and so we say that's the silver anniversary, that one right there. But I love the look of the cathedral on it. I think it's a very nice looking coin, that one.
That's lovely. And I have to say, I don't know if the camera gives it justice, but in my hand here in person, it's very shiny. That looks awesome. Thank you so much.
That's the silver proof. Is that your first silver proof?
Yeah, I've only ever had bullion finish coins. So in terms of proof, that's my first proof finish coin at all, mate. So that's another unique addition to the stack that you sent me. Thank you so much.
Cool. So it's 30 years old this year, of course. So the capsule's got a few scuffs on it, but the coin itself is pristine. So if you ever swap the capsule, just be very careful not to touch the glove with your bare hands. With it being a proof finish, you'll get a fingerprint on it straight away, and you'll never get it off. But obviously, you know, 30-year-old capsule is going to have a few little scuffs and marks on it. You know what I mean?
Of course, of course. And do you know what? You know, I've had my journey when it comes to ping testers, mate, which I've obviously snapped one in half. Wasn't a great start, but we live and we learn. Where would you recommend that someone like me who's new to stacking gets themselves a nice pair of gloves to handle their coins?
So you've got online. There's loads online. I personally use a pair of 𝗕𝑂𝑃𝑍 gloves. They were sent to me by Future Investment some time ago. They're really good. I struggle because I've got quite big hands. The 𝗕𝑂𝑃𝑍 gloves, I have to stretch them on a little bit, but they actually do all right. Or you can buy, you know, the 𝗕𝑂𝑃𝑍 ones are I think they're around 10 quid, but they're of a quality where you can wash them and use them multiple times. Or what I've done in the past as well is on Amazon and eBay and places, you can get like bags of 50 gloves, and you just use them one time and throw them away. There's different options online, but yeah, same as I say, I've been recently I've been using the 𝗕𝑂𝑃𝑍 ones.
Okay, I definitely need to get myself a pair of gloves because I don't currently have one.
Yeah.
And whenever I switch something into a capsule, I'm very careful to only touch the edges. And it's something that I think, you know, maybe the bullion stuff, it's bullion at the end of the day, but some of this stuff that you've sent me, in my opinion, is a lot more precious. You know, I'm hoping not to have to open any of this, but I definitely need to get a pair of gloves because the longer I'm in this sort of, I guess, niche, the precious metals market, I need to have these things ready. Yeah,
it's a good idea to have them. Like, don't feel like you need to have cotton gloves though. I mean, a nice pair of latex gloves will do the job just as well. It'll stop you getting fingerprints, etc. on the coins. So, you know, if you've got some of those disposable latex gloves knocking around, that's another great idea.
Well, funny story about that.
Go on.
Sorry to interrupt you if I did, but my mother, she's a private nurse, my mother is, and she has boxes full, you know, of the white rubber sort of gloves, but they're quite small, and I know they're stretchy, but I have quite large hands. So I did try to record a video where I handled the coin with those gloves on, and during the video, I didn't upload it. It probably would have been funny, but my thumb went straight through and just ripped the glove. So I need to work on that one.
Fair enough. I mean, I used to work in hospital, so I know like there are different sizes, and I've tried to get the smaller ones on. I've got big hands myself, and I've tried to get the smaller ones on in the past. And like you say, your hand just rips through it like you know, like something out of a movie or something. But same as I say, you know, if you haven't got cotton gloves but you've got latex gloves knocking around, it will stop you getting fingerprints on coins at least.
There we go. Now at this point I have to ask, is there anything in here left? Is there anything?
Yes. I think so.
No, I don't think there is, mate. I think we've come.
No, you've done both half crowns, haven't you? Now, yeah, we've done it. Yeah, there you go.
Well, can I just say, you know, just as a summary, and I appreciate that's taken a while, but I truthfully wasn't expecting so much. You know, all I can say to this, mate, is, you know, thank you so much. I'm new to stacking. I've just gained at least 10 additions to the stack. I've had more than value for money here.
Yeah.
And, I want to continue picking stuff up from you, specifically the British vintage coinage. And, I know for future reference, and anyone that hasn't used one of these yet, be careful with the ping testers. Don't be too heavy-handed. But I truthfully am, mate. If I didn't show it on the stream in my voice, I really am so happy and so thankful. So I'll end on that note. Thank you so much for that mystery bundle. And for those that have watched, I hope that the quality of the camera was okay and you could follow what I was unboxing. Thank you.
Especially, it's difficult on a live stream. Camera quality, no matter what, is always a little less good on a live stream because of compression, etc. But no, I think it was great. I think you did a fantastic job. I don't know who had more fun, me or you, because I loved that. I really did. But I'm just so glad that you like all the bits. Whenever I do a mystery box for somebody, it's always a little bit worrying because, we've all got our own tastes. And, sometimes I worry that I'm going to put some pieces in there and it's just not going to be for that person. But, I was really glad to see that you were happy with everything, including that one, mate. And thank you for reaching out and asking for one. And just another shameless plug, if you are into coins like that, come and see me on a Monday night at 6 p.m. because I'll have loads going for a super low price. So please do come and join us. But we're now 16 minutes late, so what do you reckon? Is it time to race some ducks?
I think it definitely is.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's find out a winner for this week's fantastic, wonderful duck race bundle. You've got the Queen's Beast bar in there. You've got the 𝗪𝗺dian silver in there. You've got the True Legend silver in there. You've got a couple of silver freppences in there. You've got the commemorative crowns. You've got the 1 cent coins, you've got all the stickers, all the poker chips. Fantastic bundle tonight. So let's get this done. Right, as my guest, can you please choose how many minutes we're going to run the race for?
Well, a target for me, and I'd be chuffed if we get to this soon, is 200 subscribers. If you're not subscribed to me, 200 subscribers, I'd be so grateful. So what would 200 seconds look like on this duck race, TSC?
3 minutes 20.
Is that too long?
I can do 3 minutes 20. That's no problem. Yeah, I think that's what it is, wouldn't it? So 60, 120, 180 would be 3 minutes 20. Yeah, so 3:20. We'll do it 3 minutes 20, even if I'm wrong. Quick maths. 3 minutes 20. That's perfectly fine. And how many shuffles do you want, my friend? No, in fact,
I want to be.
I'm going to do.
I want to be.
Sorry, mate. I'm going to give shuffles. I'm going to get shuffles to chat. So starting now. All right, Punk, you got your 2. Punk's got his 2. It's all about the 2s now, which is quite fitting because we're doing the reruns. But we'll do the 2 with the chat. And what I would like you to do for me, Craven, if you wouldn't mind, is to give me that all-important 3-second countdown, my friend.
I'm delighted it was 2 shuffles because there's never been just 2 shuffles on this channel. That's a first. So great suggestion.
Never.
Everyone,
it's never happened.
Let's begin this duck race in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they are off. And thank you very much, Craven. You go careful. Don't start smashing your room up. But here we are, back in the race. Coin Noob is 𝗁𝗍. Come on, 𝗁𝗍. Let's do this, my friend. Let's do this. He's fighting 𝗀𝗄𝗏 for that number 1 place right now. Oh, 𝗁𝗍, come on, my friend. We need you to win a proper race. You've only ever won a qualifier, and that's it. But right now, we've got Papa H, CY Sterling's up there, Legacy Geek. You were wanting to win something, Legacy Geek. This could be your evening, mate. Let's find out. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the timer. Quite a long one this week, but that's no worries. We'll keep the suspension high, and we'll wait for another 2 minutes and 42 seconds to find out who's going to win this fantastic. Oh, no, you're all right. You're not on camera. So Craven, I can see Craven's face on camera then, but it's all right because you can't see it on the live stream anyway. So there you go. Who we got? Nemo was in the league. He's sneaking back a bit. Barry Wiggins, my good friend Barry's up there as well. Nerd UK was there for a minute. 𝗀𝗏𝗏's really trying tonight, and so is Coin Noob as 𝗁𝗍. Coin Noob has never won a race. 𝗁𝗍 has never won a race. Come on, guys. We need to see you win one. Here we go. Batman is here. 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝗺𝗃 is here. Batman, I unboxed my new Batarang this week, which is a fantastic pickup I've been waiting to get. Thank you to 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗺𝗃 for helping me out with that. We've got one of the Millingtons. It's Danny Millington, and True Legends as well. We're into the final 2 minutes of a race. We're storming through. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Oh, go on, mate.
I just realised how long this race is, and I would like to apologise to you, mate. I thought, 200 seconds, that's nothing, but fair play. You know what? Right. For a 3-minute duck race, you sure know how to keep it lively.
That's no problem at all. We've got Ian Atterbury in the lead right now. 1 minute and 30 left on the timer. Here's it going to go. We will find out in 1 minute and 26 seconds. But it's Ian Atterbury right now. Nick Donald Bullion storming ahead. He wants to win one of his own stickers back. But it's right now. It's Ian Atterbury, 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝗺𝗃 as well. It's anyone's game, as you can see right now. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the timer. We're heading towards the final minute. This is where it gets so exciting. And we are 3 seconds away from that final minute. Pure Metal Stacker at the top. He got a little bit cheeky for a moment there, but he's meandering to the back. We've still got 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝗺𝗃 at the front. Duck number 27, because he is Batman. 50 seconds left on the timer. Who's it? Stacking with Craven. You're going to win. Craven, you're in first place. Come on, Craven. Can you do it? 44 seconds left on the timer. Can he hold on? It would be fantastic to have the guest. I don't know if we've ever had a guest win before. I don't know. But we'll find out tonight. Stacking in Craven, he's got the advantage tonight, guys. He's got the extra long nose. It gives him those crucial extra centimetres to cross that line a little bit earlier than everyone else. 25 seconds left on the timer. Oh, it's not Craven anymore. It's now Dave Richardson by the looks of things. Dave, you're looking very pretty in your little crown right there and your lipstick on as Princess Duck. Oh, no, it's Ben Richardson, not Dave Richardson. I do apologise, but it's still Craven. 10 seconds left to go. Is Craven actually going to do this, guys? It looks like he... Oh, no. 5 seconds left and he's falling to the back. Who is he going to be? Come on, Wiggy, can you do it? No, he can't. It is jumping into silver. Duck number 32. Jumping into silver has taken it. Congratulations to you, jumping into silver. Well done, my friend. Well done. We'll go back over to the studio and I'm going to shut the duck up. There you go. Shut the duck up. There we go.
What a race.
What a race. Mate, I thought you'd had that then. I thought that was yours all the way until the last couple of seconds. Oh, guttering. But well done to jumping. Well done. I don't know, he wins every race, the guy does. Well done, jumping. Congratulations to you, mate. He won the last members giveaway. He's won the race this week. He does very well. Everyone talks about Mrs. GSH, but jumping goes under the radar when it comes to duck race wins. It really, really does. So congratulations to you there on that one, mate. Well done to you. Right, we're on 22 minutes past 9. Are you in a rush to get off?
I'm not in a rush, but I do just want to say congratulations to jumping into silver. Thanks again for the copper round that you sent me. You are a legend, mate. And you know what? I stormed into the lead 20 seconds too early, but that was, as always with the duck races, that was a bunch of fun. So I'm glad to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Self says he's just glad he saw his duck 2 times. Yeah, no, well done, everybody, and congratulations, jumping. Absolutely fantastic. So you're okay to stick around with us for a bit, just for a chat now, because we've done the questions, and you know, we've done the duck race, and this is where I like to make things a little bit more informal. You know, we can go down conspiracy corner, that kind of thing, and just have a good old chat with the live chat, because I know. Obviously, when I do the articles, new releases, and when I talk to guests, I know it's very difficult for us to keep up with the chat. So what we'll do now is we'll be more concentrating on the chat and just have a good old Q&A style chit chat. How's that sound to you, my friend?
That sounds great to me. This community is amazing. I love interacting with everyone. Let's have a look what people are saying.
No worries. The Ducks have requested a 2-week break due to the length of the race. I don't care. I do not care what those Ducks say. Those Ducks do what I tell them to, and they will be back next week, 9 o'clock, ready to race, guys. Ready to race. And not only that, but I'm going to force them to race next Sunday. Yes, I'm going to force them to race next Sunday as well for the Gold exclusive duck race. The members exclusive will be the week after, because the week after next, Saturday's the 31st and then it's Sunday the 1st. So the last Saturday of the month when I do the general members will be a week after the last Sunday of the month when I do the gold exclusive. But somebody's going to be winning an ounce of silver. Last month it was 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗵𝗂 who won a 1 ounce Vortex bar. Anyone who's a gold member, the perk of being an upper echelon member, the cream of the crop, the gold elites, you get access to an exclusive live chat once a month with me, similar to these, but they're a lot more, they're a lot more cozy. You've got only a few people in there. It's a lot, I'm able to answer everyone's comment because the chat doesn't move so fast, and we do a gold exclusive members only duck race, and that's always gonna have an ounce of silver or something to that kind of value, to make sure it's going to more than cover your cost of membership to whoever wins. So I'm looking forward to that next week. But no, I'm gonna race those ducks hard next week. I'm gonna race them hard, mate. So yeah, no rest for the ducks. No rest for the ducks, I'm afraid. By the way, 𝗕𝘂, you said if I sent a small fee of £100, I'd win. Shut up. So that's next week. It's not rigged, guys. It's not rigged. What's going off in Stat Chat Interact? Let's have a look. Where are we? Stat Chat Interact. Just in case I'm missing anyone. Where are you? Stat Chat Interact. I've gone too far. Here we go. Stat Chat Interact. Oh, look at this. Baron, you're not wrong, mate. You are not wrong. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong. No, oh, I get why. It's because you're on the middle screen. So let me sort this out. 1 second. Studio mode. And if I go into Stackers Social, I want to get rid of center monitor, and I want to add the left monitor. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, bang on. Right, okay, if we go into Stackers Social, 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗵𝗂 said that's how my seller looks like. Not yet, Baron, not yet. But give me time, mate. Give me time. I would love my seller to look like that. I truly would. What else? Let me resize that a little bit. 1 second, guys. There we go. There you go. That's better. That's better. Right. Okay. So what else we got? True Legends. What's this from? Oh, Eurovision. We need a Eurovision update, guys. Let us know in the chat what's going off with Eurovision. At work until 2 a.m. so can't stay long, but had to come in. Oh well, thank you very much, buddy. I do appreciate that, Joel. It's great for you to pop in and say hello. Thanks, 𝗕𝘂, from jumping. No trouble at all, mate. No trouble. Well done to you, buddy. What is that about? Choose me. Who is that? Is that somebody in Eurovision tonight? I don't know. Oh, I love it, Nemo. Nemo Numismatics, 100 health points. Poker chip, will do anything for a poker chip. 1 gram silver bar, we'll stack these into extinction. I love it. Stack a poke, length 6 foot, weight 243 pounds. Weakness ×2, resistance -20, Stacker Social, Stack-a-mon series. But I'm telling you, we all need to get our own done. We all need to get our own done and one day have an actual game of Stack-a-mon. That would be fantastic. It's literally a load of ducks racing to win a prize bundle. A specific comment at 𝗕𝘂 YouTube post. What is the duck race, says Ferocity. Yeah, so it's what we just saw. It's a digital duck race I do every single week where I give away prizes. Channel members are all automatically entered, but if you're not a channel member, you can enter, like True Legend said, by putting a comment on a post I put on my YouTube channel every single week. The comment this week is Craven, to celebrate the fact that we've got Craven on joining us today. I love how none of us want the bullying. We're after the Pokemon cards and Pokechips. That's it, mate. They're sought after. They are sought after. Pokemon card has still evaded me so far, says True Legend. I'm sure one will be getting its way over to you soon, my friend. I do. So I need to post here. Oh, well, I mean, like, I encourage people to post here, Legacy. But if it's for the duck race, then it's on my actual YouTube channel on the community section where the posts are. Let's have a look. What's this? Who's that from? Oh, you had me there, BBA. BBA had me there because I'm thinking, who's this here? That's my table. Who's putting a photo of my table? And it's BB-8. It's because I sold him. Like I said earlier, I sold him the Myths and Legends series. I had 2. I just so happened to have 2 of the original series, and BB-8 was after Robin Hood. And I said to him, "Is it just Robin Hood you're after, or you know, do you want the full set?" And he was after the full set. But he really spun me out there because I'm thinking, that's my table. What's going on? But no, I get that now. I think so. I'm easily confused. Yeah. So Legacy for the. But you were in the duck race, so you did it last week, Legacy, because I saw your duck in there. So yeah, it's just the same as last week, but the comment is Craven this week instead of whatever it was last week. 1 out 𝗕𝗂𝘁. Oh, villainous. Was that earlier for the question? Or yeah, it was in the live chat, unfortunately. Where do we see groin coins won? I want a Mexican libtard. No, libtards are nice. Libtards, I like a libtard. Look at that godless right there. Godless flooring. That looks beautiful. Victoria Gothic. Oh no, it's a Gothic crown. I do apologise. No, I couldn't. No, nothing to scale, so I couldn't tell the size, but yeah, that's the Gothic crown. Would be the coin I would love to own one day. I'm with you there. That's an expensive coin right there. That is an expensive coin right there. And then 2 legends shared the live stream. I'm green, pretty sure I'm already a member. Yeah, if you're green, you're a member, and you get automatic entries, Legacy. So that's why you're entered, mate. Watching from phone, so can't enter chat on YouTube myself, as chat doesn't come up on the browser. Well, at least you can chat away in the Stat Chat Interact. It's my favourite half sob 1980. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. You've got the that's the Arnold Machin right there, depiction of Queen Elizabeth, and then you've got the Benedetto Petrucci, George Slaying the Dragon. Very, very nice. I was going to get one of my year of birth, but it's only proofs I had. Oh, unlucky Nemo. Unlucky. That's exactly what I did, mate. But look at that. Beautiful little selection by X20 there. What else we got? Buy one, get one free. You can hook me up, says True. 100%. Oh, look at that. That's some absolutely beautiful pieces right there. Vera and Maria Theresa Fowler, they are. And that is a Fowler, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. And they were minted for ages. They were. All had the same date on them. Made it really, really confusing. Just tuned in, got Eurovision on too, says Dawes. Let us know, guys. Let us know how people are getting on in Eurovision. I'm really, really interested. Fallers are very nice. Yeah, they were Fallers. What's your thoughts on the silver sovereigns? I don't think they're sovereigns, because sovereigns are gold. No, it's a nice cut. Look, it looks nice. I like the design. I like silver. But, you know, I've got a few issues with the silver sovereign, only because the sovereign's supposed to be a gold coin. But I mean, a silver sovereign that's just a miniature crown, isn't it? You know, because we've had silver coins with George Slaying the Dragon on for many, many years, and they were crowns. But we've got a question for Craven. If 1 is collector and 10 is weight stacker, where do you see yourself on the scale? That's a great question. So, where are you more weight or collector? I've got an impression from chatting to you tonight. I think you're about a 5. I think you're somewhere in the middle.
I think you're spot on there, mate. I think I'm not going to assume for everyone or talk for everyone, but we like to have this idea that we're a weight stacker and we're going to get the best value on every purchase. But for me personally, and this is only 6 weeks in, it's just not the case, because there's so many nice shiny objects that we just want to buy when we're in this field, right? So for me, I'd say there's an element of collector. I'm happy to pay a premium if I really want the piece. But as I say, if you look through Marketplace on Stacker Social and you go through the likes of TSC's Whatnot auction on every Monday, you can really pick up some great value for money, specifically with the British coinage and stuff like that. So I would say a 5. You're spot on, mate. I am a healthy balance of both. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, no, I get that, and that's where I am. You know, it's the reason I'm the stack collector. You know what I mean? I do it I'm kind of the other way around to most people. What you find is a lot of stackers will start off as weight stackers. They'll then come to see all the fantastically beautiful pieces that are issued, and I'm not talking mega high premium stuff. I'm talking about. Let me get rid of my face cam. I'm talking about this kind of stuff here. So it's a series coin, And it is a coin. I'm right, because it's a coin bar. But these, when you get them, they're not stupidly. They haven't got a stupid premium to them, so they're a bit higher than a standard bullion, but not stupidly higher. And stuff like that, you know, I think it just sells too many people. I think, you know, we see all the different designs, you know, all the different series, and it's just too tempting to just get a few of all the different pieces out there. But me personally, I started off as a collector. I collected numismatic coins for a lot longer than I did bullion. I only got into bullion a few years ago. But numismatic, old silver pre-decimal, stuff like that, collected for many years. But then I came across bullion and I was like, oh no, that's a bit of me right there. I like to invest and I like to collect coins. And you know, you've got the investment with the silver, and you've got the collectability through all the different designs. So yeah, I think that, you know, stacking and collecting is definitely a Venn diagram, and you've got, you know, it's quite a thin Venn diagram, because there is quite a lot of overlay between stackers and collectors. And I think a 5's a nice place to be. You know, you'll pick up bits that are really nice, cheap for the weight stack, but you'll also see things and be like, oh, I need to get that. I need to have that in my stack as well. So I'm there with you with that one.
Nicely in the middle.
Yes, yeah, middle for diddle, as it were. Your stackers jumping are very, very nice, and I love seeing your collection grow. Yeah, I like the stackers. I don't go for every single one of the stackers, but I get the ones that I like. And it's like you said earlier, you know, sometimes you've got to let things go. You've just got to let things go. You can't have everything in there. I was having this conversation with 𝗀𝗶𝗃 Stacker a few weeks ago, and we were talking about, you know, we were just talking about money and just talking in general. We get to chatting on the phone, we do. And you know, I made the point to tell him, you know, I do all right for money. I'm not, you know, I don't do too bad. You know, I don't make millions, but I do all right. And it's not about how much money I earn, because I could earn 10 times the amount of money I earn right now, and I would still be just as skint as I am right now, because all I would do is spend that surplus money on buying more silver. So I'd own a lot more silver, but I would have exactly the same amount of available cash right now, because there's so much out there to buy. You know, it doesn't matter how rich you are. Nobody could own every single piece of that's out there. There's just too many of it. So,
and that's why you're getting the almighty vault door put in,
TSC. Yes, that is. It's, well, you say it's a vault. It's a security door on the top. And at the bottom, it's got, you know, you've got the wrought iron gate at the bottom. So it's going to be stronger at the bottom than the top, but the top's still going to be, you know, you're going to need a chainsaw to get through it. You know what I mean? Because it opens outwards. So you can't smash the door in, because it opens outwards. It's having proper, I'm actually having biometric security put in it. So yeah, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to do it once. I want to do it right. And yeah, I've had some biometric security put on there, so you know, fingerprint and all that, and same as I say, the top door is going to be a proper solid wood, you know, security door, which you won't be able to break through it. As I say, you'll need a chainsaw or something to get it off, and then even if you get through that, you'll get to the bottom stairs, and that's when you'll get to the wrought iron gate there, and you know, that's going to be properly secured in as well. So you know, nothing's perfectly secure, but I think for home security, I think it's going to be as secure as it possibly can. And I'm just lucky that I live in a house that's got a fully kitted out cellar. You know, which means I can put a door on it and basically turn it into a vault. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I'll be honest with you, mate. You know, even when I go away for a day, even if I go away for a day, I'm stressed the whole day until I get home and make sure that everything's all right. I am.
Leaving the stack.
Yeah. It's like, no, my baby's at home. Why can't I bring it with me? And I'm just going to feel so much more at ease when I'm not, you know, around the house, knowing that it's got a couple of proper security doors stopping people from being able to just get to it. So go on, mate.
I think everyone can relate to that, mate. I do have a quick question for you, if that's okay.
Yeah.
The question is, and you fired this to me earlier, and I'm sorry if you've already answered this, but you asked me specifically, what's my favorite silver piece? And I would love to know, based on the fact that you clearly have, you know, an amazing collection, what is your favorite, specifically silver, whether it's bullion or pre-decimal coinage.
Oh.
What's your favourite piece that you've got in your stack, mate? I would love to know.
Okay. I think I can do that. I think I've got it here. I think I've got it right.
Let's see it. People want to see this. Let's go.
Give me a second, guys. It's my favourite piece, so gloves are going on. I've shown it on the channel. I think I showed it on the last. I think I showed it on the gold stream last month. But this one.
Is it a Little John?
No, it's not Little John. It's a pre-decimal coin. It's dated back to Queen Victoria. It's a date that we've already seen tonight because it goes with a coin that you purchase. And my favourite coin right now, and the thing is, this answer could change next week. But at the moment, you know, because I go through my stack and like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I love that, and then that's my favourite for a few weeks, and then I'll see something else. But at the moment, this is what I'm schoolgirling over at the moment. So let me just get rid of my face cam. Because right here, what we have is an EF 1887 Victorian Golden Jubilee half crown. It's a truly stunning coin. It's got all of its detail there. It's got some fantastic tone. Look at the colours of that patina right there. If I just shimmer it in the light.
Wow.
You've got every single detail of Queen Victoria with her crown jewels, you know, the little cross she's wearing on her badge right there. And I've been oogling over this coin. It's one of the most beautiful reverses ever in British coinage, in my opinion. And the reverse, to me, anyway, is on par with the Gothic design. Now, the Gothic design, this is a godless florin right here. So this is the first florin ever to be made, the 1849 godless, right there, and that's the godless / Gothic depiction of Queen Victoria. But godless reverse, and this is, you know, most people consider this to be the most beautiful design ever on British coinage. They say the Gothic crown, which is just a larger version of this, really, as you can see right there, from what we saw in Stack Chat Interact. It's just really a larger version. That is stunningly beautiful, but personally, I just prefer the 1887 shield right there. You've got the beautiful floral design to it still, but I prefer the national emblems in the crown shield right there rather than in the cross right there on that. That's just personal preference. I still think this is absolutely stunningly beautiful, don't get me wrong, but right now I'm loving that. I am truly loving that. Another one, I'm not going to show too many because the reason I've got these here is because I'm doing a video, guys, where I'm going to be going through all of the pre-decimal denominations. It's going to be a video about pre-decimal. And when I show one of each of the denominations, I'm actually going to show my favourite out of my own personal collection. So I've got my favourite penny, my favourite half penny, my favourite crown, my favourite half crown. So I'm going to save them for the video because I think that'll be a great video. But at the moment, it's the 1887 half crown, Victorian half crown right there. But again, you know, you could ask me next week, and my mood's changed, and it could be one of my stackers. It could be, you know, one of my favourites is definitely the piece that CPM sent me for my 40th birthday, and that's the Han Solo in carbonite, where he's stuck, you know, he's stuck like that from the film. I've got the 1 ounce bar version of that. You know, there's some the swords from the Today Mint, or even the sword of Chiwu from Comsco. I love those. I think there's some fantastic weapons coming out, and I'm really getting into those kind of pieces at the moment. But right now, that is what I've been drooling over in my own stack. So hopefully you guys like that. But that's my favourite coin.
Good shout. Good shout.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. And I'm interested in the chat, guys. What do you guys reckon? What do you guys reckon? If I put them both side by side again, which one do you think is the most beautiful? Is the more beautiful reverse right there? Do you think it's the Gothic reverse, or is it the Jubilee head Victorian right there? I'm going to say that one personally, but they're very close, and I would be interested to see what everyone else says on that one. Let's have a look. What's this, Jamie? Would I be close in saying that up to 5% premium is for weight stacking? Anything above is collector's piece. I mean, I wouldn't say you'd be wrong, but I think it's a little bit more grey than that. I think it's a little bit more fluid than a straight up 5%. You know what I mean? Because what you're looking at 5%. 1 second. So I don't know what we are. 24. What is it? 24, 50, 38. 24, 38. So that's 36, 57. Where am I? Where am I? Why have I disappeared? What's going on, guys? Hey, I'm back. Don't know what happened there. I just went off to the dark room. So yeah, I mean, I'd go a little, you know, maybe there's a little bit of wiggle room on that, but 5%'s not a bad call, mate. I've never really looked to give it a solid answer like that. I just say, you know, the closer you can get. If you're the kind of person that you're looking at the price tag more than anything else, you're a weight stacker. And if you're the kind of person that's looking at the design and then you're looking at the price tag, you're more of a collector. And that's, I've always looked at it a little bit more holistically and kind of that way. But I think, you know, I definitely don't think you're wrong there, Jamie. Everyone's saying Gothic. Everyone's saying Gothic. We've got some lovers for Gothic. Fair enough, guys. I get that. I get it. Same as say, I get it. I don't think there's a lot in it. For me, the Gothic's very, very close. I just personally love that floral shield design. Next level Nemo's with me. He likes for Jubilee as well. So does Ian Atterbury as well. And I can't follow you guys. They are very, very close. And I could understand anyone saying either one of them. But for me, it's just, you know, that floral design, that shield is absolutely gorgeous. Pretty unanimous, lol, says Sandy. Well, there's a couple of us jubs out there. Nerds a job. Not long now, guys. Almost 10. Yeah, not long at all, guys. Not long at all. We've got, just after 10 o'clock is the first one. They're a couple of minutes apart, and we'll be shouting out some winners later. Barry's with me. He's on the Jubilee. Yeah, we're starting to get a few more Jubilees.
I would take either.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. I think they're very, very close. Very close. I think, you know, we've both got a very ornate, Gothic-esque. I mean, the Jubilee is very Gothic-esque. You know what I mean? It is. But yeah, we've got a few Jubilees coming through, and yeah, it's starting to level out a little bit more now. It is starting to level out a bit more, and I would have expected to see a good mix like that because in my opinion, they're so close to each other. I would expect to see, like, some people say Gothic, some people say the Jubilee, but yeah, no, that's a fantastic question, and same as say, you know, ask me again next week and you'll get another answer. But that's one of the best things about having a stack. You know, me and Coyne were talking about this recently privately, and it's true. People might think that, you know, we're being daft and how could you ever get like that? But once you've been stacking for long enough, you get to a point where you don't know what you've got in your own stack. You just don't know, because things will come out, you've seen it and you thought, oh, that's nice, I'll buy that. And then you buy it, put it in your stack, and then you don't necessarily see it for ages. So every time we now go through our stack, which you do every now and again, you'll go through and just like check how much you've got and that kind of thing, or you'll be looking for individual pieces. Every single time I'll go through and be like, oh, bloody hell, I completely forgot I had that. And you'll do it a few times, and it's quite good, because it's like you get a brand new coin again all over, you know, because you completely forgot you got it. But yeah, same as I say, ask me again next week, and it'll be a different question. But like Nerd says, I'll take both. How much for extra fantasy? Are you not? No chance, mate. That's staying with me, my friend. That is staying with me. I love everything about that coin. I love the patina, the toning on it. You know, the grade of it. I absolutely love it. I've got very close to that one. So this right here is my it's my pre-decimal box. I mentioned earlier that I keep them in folders, except for the stuff that's too old for folders, or for crowns. So crowns, I don't have a folder for yet. I need to speak to a good man who's in the chat right now and perhaps looking to getting some sort of 3D printed box made up for them. But for now, I don't have anything for the crowns because we don't do a folder for that. But I have got some wonderful, wonderful pieces. There's a full set of Gothic double florins in here. There's some beautiful Georgian coins, some William IV coins. Here we go. 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗏. That's good old 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃. Oh, long bloody camera are we? That's good old 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃 right there. 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗃 the fourth. He reigned just before Queen Victoria. He did, and that's a 1 shilling right there. And then as well as that, there's all kinds of beautiful coins in here. But the one I was going to get is, this is one of my favourite crowns. It's a young-headed Victorian. It's not by any means my oldest crown. I've got the first ever modern crown ever issued somewhere here. Which is that one of them? Let's have a look. No, that's the third. So the let's have a look here. Where is it? Come on, George. Where you hiding, George? So that's a Gothic florin. That's a Gothic florin right here. So that's what you'll see if I hold them next to each other. The godless florin, the first ever florin, is just a little bit smaller than the Gothic. The design's exactly the same, but it's they made it a little bit bigger for the godless than it was for the Gothic. Where is that crown gone? That's confusing me now. Oh, it'll be in here. It'll be in here. Of course it is. So that's the first ever crown, the 1818. George III, the original Benedetto Pistrucci with the garter around it and his full name below. Absolutely love it with those extra details. The countdown is ticking now, stackers. I know, guys. I'm trying to distract you all, but everyone's getting in the mood for these giveaways. Let's have a look. Countdown is ticking. TSC, why aren't these beautiful pre-decimal more prominent on your backdrop? They were like so. I did used to have the first 3 crowns, the 18, 18, 19 and 20 on the backdrop until quite recently. I like to change it up. So I've recently changed it. It will stay like this for a little while, and then I'll take most of the bits down that's up there and I'll swap them around, and I might go a bit more pre-decimally next time, or keep one stand on one side for modern and the other stand for pre-decimal. But yeah, I've got some beautiful pre-decimal coins hiding away. It's, you know, I haven't done enough about them on the channel. I'm definitely going to try and do a few more videos about pre-decimal stuff. And then I showed this a little while ago. I absolutely love this coin. It's got some beautiful bloody camera. Come on. Got some beautiful toning on it for a copper. It's a halfpenny, and I just found it in a tin. I've got tins of mixed coins that I still haven't had a chance to go through. And that was just lying there in one of the tins. I just opened it up and I had a quick rummage around. I was like, well, hello, you can come into my little collection right there. But you're right, Ian. I have to do more pre-decimal coin videos. I really do. I've been struggling to do videos as it is recently. It's been, you know, I make sure the live stream always happens, but I do need to do a bit more. Baron, you up for robbing a bank, says Sulphur. You know, if it gets me a bit more silver, mate, I might just come and join you. How many of you, like me, do a spreadsheet of your stack? Yes, but I'm behind on it. And this is what I was talking about. What I'll have to do is I'll have to go through my stack and bring it up to date, because I've been forgetting to add it onto the spreadsheet. And they're the kind of times when I rediscover items from my stack that I completely forgot I had. But that's I recommend keeping a spreadsheet of all the items that you pick up, and also keep a record of how much you spend for your item. It's really useful down the line. I didn't keep a record of how much I was spending. And I kind of wish I did now at this point. But I mean, everything I buy to sell, I keep a record of. But that's different, you know. I keep that very separate to my own personal collection. I have to, or else I wouldn't ever sell anything, and I'd keep it all. I really would. I'm back. Sorry, been at a barbecue. Well, thanks you for joining us, Benson. It's great to have you here, mate. And I hope you had a fantastic time at your barbecue. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, guys. I am keeping an eye on the chat, and I'm going to go over to let me get the giveaway bot up, because the first one is going to be ending very soon. So the first one ends at 1 minute past. 1 minute past, and that's for the GSH George of the Dragon brass paw. And then at 4 minutes past, we've got Silverpunk hand poured panel art. If you want to see them, guys, because I've got more boxed away, you know, go back and watch the 1K members giveaway. They're beautiful, beautiful pieces, you know. But everything that's got left to give away is a beautiful piece. So we've got the GSH-𝗺, the 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗺. There's the liquid metals bundle, so liquid metals 𝗺 as well. You've got the Cardiff Gold, not price bundle, TSC, you absolute muppet. It's prize bundle. Well, I put price bundle on the giveaway, but I meant prize bundle, and that's a fantastic bundle. It's got a little bit. It's got a bit of gold in there. It's got silver in there. It's got copper in there. That one's definitely worth winning. That's going to be at 7 minutes past. And then the big one, the gold 𝗺 gold Britannia, is going to be at 11 minutes past 10. So we're staying a little bit late just to find out who wins. Who cares about Eurovision? This is where it's at, guys. This is what we want to see, who wins. Not Eurovision, not some silly little song contest. We want to see who wins that 𝗺 gold Britannia. It's a ⁻ounce of gold, guys, and we can't give it away. Nobody wants it. What's gone off with the world? It's
I want it.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Craven, brother, you send you chip out soon as poker chips just turned up today, says Benson. There you go, mate.
Thank you, Benson.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well done, Benson. Some awesome pieces. Can't believe they were unclaimed. I know it's insane, mate. I wish I could win something like that. Never going to happen, but I wish I could win it. I tell you one thing, I'd claim it. Claim it in a heartbeat, mate. But, yeah, no, we'll. The good thing is, I'm fully confident that whoever wins it tonight is gonna, you know, he's gonna claim it. So I think they're gonna go to a new home, and it's cruel. It's a form of cruel and unusual punishment to make me have to hold on to this ⁻ounce Brit for so many weeks, and I'm not allowed to keep it, guys. So you need to take it off me quick before my channel just disappears, and I'm just going to sit there in a dark room going, my precious.
It doesn't matter what happens, TSC. There will be flooding of people saying #rigged.
Of course, we're gonna see some Jazza the rigged guy tonight. I know we are. But good luck to everybody who's entered. You can still enter now, even if you haven't entered yet. You need to get over to Stacker Social, go to the giveaway bot, and click the confetti cannons. You've got minutes left. Just tearing myself away from my daughter's birthday to see who. Oh yes, 𝗫, come on. Are you as excited as I am, 𝗫? The excitement is coming back to me like it was that first night, because I know this time it's going to get claimed. There's not going to be no messing about. It's confetti cannon, so I know it's going to get claimed, and I am stupidly excited about it. We all set for me to win the rigging plan we came up with. You guys want to get me shot, you do, don't you? You want to get me shot, bless your. But no, it's exciting. It's exciting. Thanks for tearing yourself away, 𝗫. We're going to find out in 4 minutes time till we find our first one. So we're at that point. When it gets to 10, we'll go over to the Stackers Social. It won't be a Stack Chat Interact. It'll be the Gorbot room. But we'll find out. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll end it, mate. Because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I've got work on tomorrow. And this time of year just sucks for me. Financially, it's fantastic, but you know, burnout wise, it sucks. Right. I don't know what I don't want to get into a conversation because, you know, we'll miss the clock. So we kind of, so everyone just twiddle your thumbs for a bit. No one's allowed, no one talk. We're just going to sit here in silence and wait for the first winner.
There is something, TSC, that I think needs to be mentioned.
Go on.
Well, from what I can see, there's 64 people watching right now, and there's only 55 likes. And there's about to be a 1/4 ounce gold Britannia given away. If that's not worth a few more likes, I don't know what is, mate.
Me neither. So well done for pointing that out, Craven. I would like you all to do me a favour and kindly lick the like button, guys. Come on, give that like button
a good like button.
Lick the like button. Yeah, lick the like button. Not click the like button. Lick the like button.
Lick it.
Yeah. Instead of click the like, it's lick the like. Sorry. It does something I say. It's just something I say during these live streams. But lick the like button, guys, and smash that sub button as well. And don't forget to head across and subscribe to to Craven's as well, because he's now 12 away from 200. And if we can get let's just see if we can get him to 190. That's just 2 more people. If you can get to 190 by the end of the night, a massive thank you to all of you. We've got 2 minutes left, guys. I'm keeping an eye on that clock. If someone doesn't claim that bloody gold coin, I'm resigning. Me and you both, bruv. You think we're joking? We're not joking. Me and Si's going to resign. We're going to resign, guys, all right? So make sure you claim it. If anyone don't claim it, I'm coming for you. I am coming for you. Let's have a look. Where are we? Stat collector. Let's have a look. I think over 50 likes is fantastic. I like that. So if I've got over 50, I've got 63 likes. So brilliant work. Thank you very much.
64 watching, 64 likes. That's good.
Perfect. Perfection.
65.
Right, perfection. That's what we like to see. Let's have a groin coin mystery. We'll do a groin coin after the first one because we're gonna miss it if we don't. So we're on Stacker Social right now. Send your poker chip out. Tash collector, love it, Nemo. Was it 100 in non-sequential notes for everyone? Don't tell people about the bribes. Right, go on the AI claim it. Go on then, I'll claim it. TSC. I wish it was that easy, Ian. I do. Well done, Craven. You deserved above it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get Craven to as close to 200 as we can by the end of the night. But if we can just get him 2 more and get to 190, that will be fantastic. And if you're watching back throughout the week, please do go ahead and give old Craven a quick sub from me. The link to his channel is in the description. So is the link to 𝗀𝗵𝗄's channel, who donated the Queen's Beast bar for the giveaway tonight. It is mental, to be honest.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed during the live stream so far. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. A massive thank you from me as well. I love seeing guests get to little milestones during the show. It makes me so happy. It's unbelievable. So thank you so much. It took me too long to figure out how to close the chat on mobile to find the like button. Well, you've done it now, Robot, so that's all that matters. Made it back in time, says 365. Great to have you here, mate. I wouldn't want to do this without you, my friend. I can do with a subscribe, says Benson. Yeah, go over and subscribe to Benson. Benson, you want me to shout out your channel? You've got to come on for a chat, mate. I'll shout it out all night long, my friend. I'm hoping Danny or Sandy win to get the first gold if Craven won't. Yeah, there's a lot of people I'd love to see win. And the Millingtons are definitely amongst that list. But we're 1 minute past already. So any second now, guys, can I swap the 1 ounce Brit for silver punk giveaway? If you win it, Danny. If you win it. I'm sure. Oh! Rich D, you got the GSH poll. We've got our first winner. Scores on the boards, guys. England, 0-point. It's not Eurovision, it's for Stat Chat. But let's give some love. Everyone give Rich D some love right there, because he's won the GSH poll. He's won. That's
congratulations, Rich.
Absolutely, congratulations there. But we've got another one coming up in a couple of minutes, guys. So that's the first one. Rich D, massive congratulations to you. Well done to you on that one. It's a beautiful pour, guys. It's a beautiful pour. It really is. Let's have a look. Got a load of congratulations coming through. That's what we like to see, guys. Get those confettis up there, and we'll wait to see who's the next one. The next one's the silver punk pour. So good luck to you on this one, Danny. That's the one you wanted. It's a beautiful piece. All the punk's pours are beautiful pieces. But this next one that's up for grabs is going to be the punk pour. Then I think it's liquid, if I remember correctly. Then it's Cardiff Gold, and then it's the 1/4 ounce gold. So let's find out. Come on, guys. Come on, 1 minute. 1 minute. Come on, Stacker Social. We need to know who's going to win this. We really do. Once we've done the giveaways, we'll do some more groin coins before we end the night. And if there's anything you want to say, we'll give you the opportunity to do that, Craven, my friend.
I may have an exclusive announcement, but we'll save it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We'll do that after the giveaways, if that's all right.
Yeah, anytime you want, mate. Just let me know.
Well, we'll do it after this giveaway, because then we'll have 3 minutes until the next one. So yeah, I'm so
Sounds
excited.
good.
I'm so excited. It's up to my groin. It's up to my groin, guys. And if anyone didn't know, the groin coin comes from the live action duck race I did when I got in the river and raced some ducks. And the river turned out to be a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. And as I got into one part of the river, I had to exclaim to the camera, "Oh no, it's up to my groin, guys. It's up to my groin." Oh, okay. Yes, anyone who wins, let me know because I've got the prizes. And I will get them sent out to you. I think I'm heading down to the post office on Wednesday, so give me a couple of days and I'll get them out to you guys. But yes, anyone who wins. Oh, here we go, heading west. You've won the Silver Punk Handboard Silver Art Panel. Well done to you, heading west. Congratulations, my friend. And you've got a couple of minutes to give us your announcement, buddy. Here, there, Craven, you gone? You walked out on us.
I'm still here, mate. I'm still here.
Go on, give us your announcement, mate. Give us that exclusivity.
Okay. Well, look, I'm an ambitious person, okay? So I don't believe in setting the barriers low at all. And if it's unrealistic, then so be it. But listen, I am going to vow to all of you watching right now, if my channel hits 1,000 subscribers, by the end of 2025, I will get a tattoo of anything that you want. Anything at all. I'll run a poll, whether it's a little John, anything at all. I am vowing this. And you know what? Because it's a high barrier, I'm only nearly 200 right now. You've got, what, 7 months? Less than that? I am vowing this to all of you. If we can get there, if we don't, I'm not doing it. But if we do, I'm telling you all right now, I'm a man of my word. And I hope 𝗕𝘂𝐶, in the short time that we've spoke privately, you can tell that I will hold my word.
I think, oh my sweet summer child, you do not realise how cruel this community can be at times. I know I think you will stick to it. But look, coming in already, a naked little John. There you go. Oh, Calc, you got Liquid Metals bundle. Well done to you, my friend. They're coming through thick and fast. So congratulations. Si's already he's already typing to let you know to contact me for your prizes. But well done to you, Calc. Well done indeed. I dread to think what they're going to get you tattooed, mate. I dread to think, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be hilarious, whatever it is. But yeah, there you go. And I tell you what, if you get to 1,000 subs by the end of 2025, whatever you do for your 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I will contribute an ounce of silver to it.
You are a true gentleman, mate. I've called you that about 10 times because you absolutely are. And I just want to reiterate, it really has been a true pleasure to come on the Saturday night Stack Chat tonight. So thank you to you, and thank you to everyone in the chat that I've been monitoring for sending such positive feedback. I really do appreciate it. So thank you. And look, you know, whether it's good or bad, if you do follow me and we do get there, I promise you I will get whatever is necessary to repay the debt in a tattoo on my body. But I'm not saying where, but it will be somewhere.
No, yeah, fair enough. I like that. And mate, honestly, it's been fantastic having you on. You've handled it like a pro. To say you've not been doing the YouTube long. You've handled it like a pro. I've really enjoyed seeing you in here. Been great to get to know you, Craven. Cobra, I was just thinking about you because we've not done a flip yet. So we're gonna, if you're still up for that, we'll do that after the giveaways finished as well. Craven video.
Sorry, 𝗕𝘂𝐶. Could you please read 𝗪𝗪𝑥's comment on the live chat? I'd really appreciate it.
I was just about, is that the one stacking with Craven, my video? My vote is 𝗕𝘂𝐶 dressed like a Viking riding a duck down the river groin. Love it. 𝗕𝗂𝗁, you've just won yourself a fantastic prize bundle right there, because you've just won the Cardiff Gold prize bundle, and that's got some fantastically wonderful pieces in there. So well done to you on that one. Cobra says, don't you worry, bro. I'm ready for you. Fantastic work. Fantastic work. We've got one more, and that's going to be That is going to be the big one, guys. The quarter ounce.
Come
of gold.
on.
Do you know what? I actually only looked at it today. Si sent it me just after the live stream, and I've never even seen it. So I got it out today and I had a little look at it, and I was like, I want to see it before it goes. I think 3 wise monkeys tattooed, 365 TSC and CY. Oh, thanks, Baron. I love that. I do love that. I think you should get the TSC rubber duck that Cyber Soundman had made on AI with the flat cap and the it's dressed like me. It's got a cigar in its mouth. That would be my vote. That would be my vote for which one you should get.
Well, listen, we'll get a poll together nearer the time, and honestly, if we get there, I will do it. So it all depends on whether we get there. And as for tonight, this is a very special moment. I really appreciate coming on here tonight. It's been a pleasure. If we can get to 200 in the next couple of days, we're 1/5 of the way, and we've got, what, 6 months left? I think we can do it, personally.
189, guys. Come on, there's one more. Come on, one more person. Please, let's get into 190. Come on, guys.
Surely there's someone.
Come on, yeah, there's got to be just one person. I'll come on for the TSC show, but people don't want to be bored about me talking about 50p. You're having a laugh, Benson. This is the home of the 50p army, my friend. We love our 50p's round here, and that's, you know, I'd love to have a good old chat with you about 50p's. Because you've got a fantastic collection of them, my friend. So we'll get that sorted out. I've reached out to a few of the new members of the community as well. But if there are any other new members out there that I haven't had a chance to contact yet, and you would like to come on for a chat, like Craven has tonight, just give me a message on Stacker Social, and we'll get that booked in. I'm trying to get newer creators who haven't been on the chat before for the time being. So if there's anyone out there that fits the bill, please get at me. You're one more, bro. Just subbed. Oh, Cobra, you're the man. Cobra is the man. 191. Here we go. Lesson 10.
Cobra.
Lesson 10 to 200. Come on, let's do it. Craven, X20 will do your tattoo. I'll do it better than my Stacker's tattoo. So.
I was going to say, I have to say, I've set the bar at 1,000 subs for a tattoo. I think X20 just got one for a 1 ounce button.
Stop it.
It was a lovely button, but fair play, brother. I've got to give respect. I need more than that. And
so I keep putting messages in the room, and I keep thinking it's done it. But it's 11 minutes past, so any second now, guys. Any second now. We're drum roll. Israel Coin, my friend Israel Coin. Congratulations. You've just won yourself 1/4 of an ounce of bloody pure gold.
Wow, what a win. Congratulations,
Fantastic.
Israel Coin.
Fantastic. I know Israel. I've spoken to him a couple of times. He is an active member in the community, and well done to you, Israel. Well done. Congratulations, my friend. You have just won yourself 1/4 of a troy ounce of pure gold. 24 carat, 1/4 ounce, 1/4 troy ounce, and it's yours. It's yours. Not only that, it comes in a beautifully custom designed tin with Stacker Social 1 founding members on there. Absolutely fantastic little bundle you've got. And everyone else who's won something tonight, well done to you all. Now, I need you guys, you 5 fantastic lucky people, to do me one little favour. It's a little favour, but it's very important to me. I can't stress to you just how important it is to me, but I'd like you to send me a little direct message giving me your address so I can get these things out to you guys. Please, I'm begging you. Don't let us not have anything. We can't have another week. I mean, you've pressed that confetti button today. You've pressed it today, so surely, please just get your addresses over to me and let me get them. It's here, look. Israel's here. Thank you so much, everybody. Israel, I'm very glad to see you win it, my friend. I really am. Just send me your address over on a DM on Stacker Social. And I'm so glad, you know, it makes it tops it. That's the cherry on the cake. To actually have the winner in the chat with us right now is brilliant. For me, that is just a dream come true. It really is. So thank you so much for popping in, Israel, and claiming your moment right now, because it's your moment. You're the man, and you've just won yourself 1/4 ounce of gold, mate. So well done to you. Well done. Right, okay, mate. Like, we've got something very important to do right now. So I need to get my other camera in action here because it is time to flip it. Yes, yes, Cobra, I am ready. I am ready for my challenge. So Cobra has been honorarily given 50 groin coin. He's been given 50 groin coin because he's going to give me a challenge. And these challenges, I do them because they're in your guys' best interest. That's what got you the high relief eagle bar last week. It's what got you the Queen's Beast bar this week. So, not a flip, okay. Well, when you said challenge, I thought it was going to be something different this week. So I'm ready for it. What's the challenge, Cobra? What have I got to do? What have I got to do? Let me have it, my friend. It's not a flip. You don't mind. No, you don't. I'm changing the rules, okay? Do you have a pint glass? Yeah, I've got pint glasses. Do you want me to go and get one? Do you want me to get a tanker, a pint glass? What do you want? What do you want? Let me know. Let me know what I need here. Fill it with water, okay. I think this might be an easy one. Oh, this is so suspenseful. I'm really in suspense here. It's like, yeah, okay, fill it with water. Do that and come back. Is this going to kill the tracking chips in the equals? Maybe. Keep us occupied, Craven. Now's your time. Right, yeah, now's your time to shine, Craven. You're on your own for a second. I've just got to go and get a pint of water.
Okay.
Don't say anything bad, I can still hear you.
I'll try not to say anything bad. I just really want to show off some of the pieces that 𝗖𝗺 sent me in the mystery bundle, guys. I don't know how good the camera quality is. Look at some of these pieces. If you don't follow me, I will say I'm starting a side stack and I'm picking up silver half crowns, and 𝗖𝗺 has well and truly sorted me out with some fantastic silver half crowns here, along with an abundance of other coins as well. And once again, if I haven't shown it tonight through what I've said, I really am delighted. And once again, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button.
Lick the like button.
Oh, sorry, the like button. I do apologise. I pronounced it wrong. It was a stutter. Sorry, the like button.
Lick it. Get a good old licking from me. Right then, Cobra. You're killing me here because I've been busting for a wee for the last 45 minutes. So pouring that water got to me a little bit, but I've done it. If I start dancing about, you guys know why. Right, okay, bro. I can down that in 5 seconds. If you can down it in 10 seconds, you win, and I donate the next duck for your duck race. Okay.
Good luck, mate.
Okay. It'll start as soon as I start drinking. All right. I've got 10 seconds. So, 3, 2, 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No way. In 4 seconds.
Here's your pint of water, my friend.
There's no stopping this guy.
I mean, I don't think that was, I think you could say I definitely got that. True, man can down a pint in 3 seconds. Yeah, I've actually got I've got a video on my old channel where I actually pick up a pint glass with my teeth. I've got my hands behind my back. I pick the pint glass up with my teeth, just put my head down and just let it all pour down my throat. That's my old party trick. So when Cobra said that, I was like, yes, get in. That's my party trick, that one is. So there you go. 10 seconds, smashed it, brother. Smashed it.
You've done that before, 𝗖𝗺, don't lie. That's your party trick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is my party trick. So happy. So there you go, Cobra. You took it last week. I've got it this week. Prize on Stack Chatting tonight. I'm still on the giveaway, but let's have a look what fantastic piece of silver Cobra's put in this week. Oh, wow. Wow, look at this, guys. Look at that. Gorgeous Darth Vader piece right there.
A Vector bar.
Absolutely stunning, that is. What did you say, buddy?
A Vesca bar.
It's not Vesca, is that a Vesca? Is it a colorized Vesca?
I think it is.
Is it, Cobra? Let us know. It is. It's a
I'm only
colorized
saying
Vesca.
that.
It's a colorized
It's a
Vesca
beautiful
bar.
one.
Yeah, limited to 250 mintage, colorized Vesca bar right there. Cobra, that's insane. Wow, guys. So one of you lucky people, courtesy of Cobra Stacker, is going to win that Vesca bar, colorized, mintage of 250, colorized Vesca bar. Now, do not forget, guys, if you're not a channel member, what you need to do is you need to go over to my channel, this is what you'll see when you first get there, go to post, okay, find this comment right here, which says, for next week's duck race, 24th of the 5th, 25, and you need to put a comment on that post saying Craven. Okay, if you do that, you'll be entered. If you're a member, you get automatic entry into every single one of the duck races I do, except you have to be gold to get into the gold exclusive. So if you're a gold member, you get automatically entered into everything. If you're a silver or copper member, you get automatically entered into all of the free ones and to the monthly members only. The monthly members only duck race goes on the last Saturday of the month. The gold exclusive only goes on the last Sunday of the month. So next Sunday is going to be the gold exclusive, and then we've got members after that. So make sure you enter. Remember, guys, cut off is midnight Friday. Okay, so you need to be entered before that. If you enter after midnight on Friday, I am not able to include you. I'm sorry, but it has to be fair for everybody. Okay, so make sure you enter by midnight next Friday by putting Craven on that post. And I don't know what to say. That is unbelievably generous, Cobra. Thank you
Very
so
generous.
very much. It's so generous, isn't it? It really, really is. I mean, what a guy Cobra is. He's such a nice guy. And somebody won the pyramid this week as well, didn't they? I don't know if you know about this. He does it's what's called the Cobra Pyramid. When he does his auction, he's got a little pyramid. It's a box. The top comes off, and every week he puts something new in there. And sometimes they get up to nearly £1,000 worth of stuff. And then what he'll do, he'll write down a number on a piece of paper. He gets people to guess the number. The first one to guess it right gets a free go on the spin wheel. And if he'll have lose, and then if there's one for win. If you land on win, you get to keep everything. It's not gambling because it doesn't cost you a penny. He does it completely free of charge. But you can, if you choose to do so, donate a piece to the pyramid. Now, it was somebody who donated something to the pyramid. So they was actually trying to be generous and trying to build the pyramid up. But Karma said, you know what? Nah. Because you've done such a nice thing, you're having the lot, mate. And he donated something which got him a free spin, and he ended up winning it, which is absolutely fantastic. So, brilliant channel. He does fantastic auctions, and I highly recommend going across and checking him out. But Cobra, as I say, is going to be donating that stunning Darth Vader Vesca bar next week, and I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all.
I'm not jealous either. I just want to say I'm really not jealous at all. Just not jealous. Not even a tiny bit, obviously.
We're massively... Well, you've got a chance to win it, Craven. You've got a chance to win it. So good luck to you, mate. Make sure you get entered for next week. Oh, in fact, you're a channel member, aren't you, Craven? So you're in already.
A gold member. I'm very proud to be one.
Gold member. From the old Bond film. I couldn't remember the rest of the song. I would have sung it, but I couldn't remember it. Gold member, he's the man with the Midas touch.
You keep teasing us with the singing. I really think you need to release maybe a single or an album. I'd buy it personally.
Well, what I was going to do for a laugh, and I might still do it, because I've got, courtesy of Cobra Stacker, I've got my bling bling. Right here. I always have it near me, guys. The bling bling. I was going to put my hoodie on, my beanie hat, get my bling bling out, get in front of a green screen, and do a parody of Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. I'll do it. I'll tell you what, guys. If Craven gets to 200 subs by this time next week, I'll do it. How's that for you? I think that sounds fair.
Wow.
That's fair, isn't it? He only needs to get another 8.
I think it's fair.
He only needs to get another 8, guys. He's on 192 right now, so he only needs to get another 8. And I would absolutely love to see that. But Craven, is there anything you want to say very quickly before we end it? Because I need to rush off to the toilet, mate. So we've got to end it soon.
All I would like to say, mate, is to you personally, thank you so much for inviting me to come on the Saturday night Stack Chat live stream tonight. It has been truthfully a pleasure. Thank you for the mystery bundle and the amazing pieces within that, along with the bits I got from your Monday night, 6 p.m. every week auction and whatnot. I really enjoyed. You know, I'm gonna, after we come off this, I'm gonna look at all of these in more detail. I haven't had a chance yet, but you really did sort me out, mate. And you know, I'm like I said to you earlier, I'm like a kid at Christmas. I was so excited, and I'm delighted with what you give me. And also, I've been keeping an eye on the chat tonight. All the positive comments. It's my first time on a live stream. I'm sorry if the camera wasn't clear or anything else, but I've really enjoyed this. And thank you to everyone involved tonight. And congratulations to 𝗕𝘂𝗁𝗄𝗃 for that massive win. I'm not jealous at all. And the last thing is, mate, thank you for putting this in for free as basically, you know, a replacement, because the last one I got, I snapped it in 2. So you are a true gentleman.
You're welcome.
And I will take better care of this. And that's all I've got to say. And I won't keep you any further because you need to go to the toilet. So, yeah, thanks again, guys. Been a really good night.
No, it has been a perfect, a brilliant night. Everyone's saying it in the chat. Numis, thank you very much. My latest copper member, who's paying the postage to Israel. Well, I'm hoping it's not actually going to Israel. But, yeah, who knows? Well, that one's not too bad because at least that's a light one. There's some heavy packages, so we're hoping they'll not go too far. But, no, Craven, you've done fantastically. I'd love to chat to you for a little bit longer, but I'm already starting to jiggle around. So I'm gonna say we've rabbled on for long enough now. So we're gonna leave you all till next time by saying, until next time, as usual, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.